really fucking loud.
Do I have
Here you got me there. Alrighty. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Y'all ready for this?
Is it okay if I do the Weedle?
I don't give a shit.
Right on. Okay.
Weed Blaze.
Linda's gonna have a little on her ears. She's allowed to have it.
She's allowed to do drugs.
Where's the?
Alrighty.
Oh, there it is. Here, give me the grandfather.
Welcome in, everybody. We are going
Grandfather
to do
Jackal.
some D&D. We're going to do some
Yeah, it's more
D&D.
effective in their ear.
I am your
Actually, do
DM
it
for
for
today,
me.
you nerds.
Just right in this ear.
I am your DM for today, you nerds.
It's just
We
that
got-
her calm.
We got my girlfriend.
Just gently.
We got my girlfriend. We got my girlfriend. She's over there.
It's okay.
We got Midna, and we got John Stamos.
No.
And it's called me Scarlet on the Shihia thing.
All right, got
She's
you.
the shit.
All right, we got my girlfriend Midna and Pokemon Scarlet over there.
Yeah, that should be enough.
Alrighty. So as I said before for you guys, we are going to play a D&D game called The Frozen Sick for this
You
campaign.
can have a break. Go ahead.
Thank God it's not cold in here, otherwise I'm doing.
we
Linda
got-
says she's on break.
Okay, that's fine. Alright, anyway. So let's embark on your guys' adventure. Alright?
Oh, I gotta get my glasses. I can't.
Glasses don't
My
exist.
glasses. I can't see without my glasses.
Okay, Belma.
That's exactly what I
Alright.
Good, thank you.
You guys are returning from your adventure. Basically, you guys were in...
Oh, is this snow-based?
Yes.
I love
Hey.
snow. Well, I love it more when I'm inside.
All right, so you guys are coming back from your adventure.
Mhm.
All right, you guys just came back from your mercenary quest that you did. Guys, just
I love the mercenary quests.
you guys were basically protecting a not so nobleman. So you guys were hired as bodyguards to protect this nobleman. What his name is, he'd never told you. Because he's obscure like that. He
Yeah,
likes,
I don't
he likes a
think
bit of
Trust him
mystery.
even less.
He likes a bit of mystery, you know. It's whatever.
I respect that. I don't like to push anybody. I like doing something basically.
I understand it, but it makes me trust him less.
Yes.
that's when I
Well,
think
let's
it's
just say you
fun.
won't. Let's just say you won't see him for very long for this campaign, because he agreed to drop you off near the village of Palebank.
Well, at least we'll be rid of him for a bit.
Well, he offered to give you a ride since your mission was complete. You guys both gather some gold and silver. You guys get both 4 gold each. So like you get gold, he gets gold.
Got it.
So 4 gold each to both of you, and 20 silver. 20 silver that you guys have to split evenly. So 10-10. All right. That's a nice bit of coin you guys got. The nobleman, as he gives you your payment and drops you off at Palebank, he says, thank you for your services and whatnot. I hope to hire you guys again because you guys did a phenomenal job at protecting him at the speakeasy.
As always.
Yeah. Anyway, so you guys are you're back in the village of Palebank. And you're noticing the population is now scarce from when you guys were last there. The population was around 350. Now it is down to 50. Drastic change, am I right?
That
So
sounds like
some-
too much math.
350, you basically got rid of 300.
Got tree pity.
Yeah, so there are only 50 people left in this town. You guys try and go about the town and be like, yo, what the fuck, where's Steve? Where's my boy Steve?
Not the Steve.
Well, not actually Steve, but you get what I mean. You ask around what happened.
Nah, he's too busy flying somewhere.
And then,
going to someone's house and eating food, but it's actually
as you guys are asking around, a villager points you into a direction of a new pristine hospital that's apparently in this village now. Just brand new fucking hospital that wasn't there before. So you guys are confused because when did they build that? Because you guys have only been gone a week. So
okay, yeah, that is.
that is very strange. Yes.
I don't even think dwarves are that efficient.
No, they are not. The town has very there's a very diverse population. Inside this town, you have wood elves. Well, not wood elves anymore. They're frozen elves now, but
Don't you mean snow elves?
no, I got it. Pine elves because pine trees, because they're associated with snow.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
also smell like
Anyway.
pines, and I've seen a porcupine shit out one of those before.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna give you guys a lay of the land so far,
Mhm.
and the population on how diverse it is. Well, how diverse it was. So in this village, besides the new hospital, there's obviously a tavern, an inn, and a general market store. And it's not one of those occasional bizarre ones that are like outside with tents.
It's actual setup building.
Yeah, it's an actual building. It's actually it's a very small building, but when you go in, it's very large. Like it's like as big as a Home Depot when you go in.
Not fucking Home Depot.
Yeah, it's as big as a Home Depot when you go in, but outside
You
it
get my
looks
art supply so I can drop chicks for a living.
So, yeah, it's as big as a Home Depot inside, but on the outside it looks like a old timey sheriff's building from back in the ye olden west. If that makes sense. Like you know how small those buildings were?
Yeah.
Oh,
basically
yeah,
like that.
I see.
Yeah, it's basically as small as that on the outside, but the inside it's very vast.
The old way.
It's like the infinite IKEA from SCP.
Okay, well I don't know that one. Of course, John does.
Oh yeah. We'll just continue. And then next to the general market is the black market, which isn't a pristine building.
Okay, but
It's
what happened
it's in
to
a,
the white market?
That's what the general.
do
store is.
you guys ever wonder that do you guys know that everywhere in Africa is a black market?
No, you think? Well, there might be some white markets.
Well, Egypt technically is black market if you go along that logic. Neither is South Africa. And those who know.
Yes.
Well, we
Just
like
as
to
simple as
put
that.
our organs in jars, so.
Yeah.
Who knows?
So yeah.
more
So
Indian.
there's the lay of the land.
No, they do that. That's what they do in Egypt.
So
Some
Well,
of well,
okay,
some
yes.
most of them just mummified.
So there's the lay of the land for you. It's a very small town. It's not like a big bustling town like fucking Venezuela. I know it's not really a good.
We're just seeing Mike Myers in a bikini right now. We have Austin Powers, the spy who shagged me on right now on the side here.
Yeah. All right. So you guys have the lay of the land now. You know there's a new fucking hospital for some reason. You also got the two markets, the black market and the white market. You
Thank
also
you.
got the tavern. You also got the tavern
What
and the.
about the other goes?
You also got the tavern. You got the tavern and the inn. All right. As you're now acquainted with your surroundings, I will now list the previous diversity of the town. All right. So, well, there is also a residential area as well, but it's not very.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. So in this town, there is a wide variety of different species of different people. All right, you got about 50 dwarves. You got about 100 wood elves or just elves in general. You also got about 100 humans and 100 tieflings.
100 what?
Tieflings, demons, basically.
Oh, okay.
Just think of a
That's what
demon.
I am.
It's basically what he is.
Multi-races. We're here to win.
Yes, but now that you guys are back, you have noticed that the population is now drastically down. Obviously, as I said before, there's only 50 people living in this town now, opposed from the 350. There's 10 of each race left in this town that I just mentioned. Alright? So, as you guys, like I said, we're going around getting information on what the fuck is happening. A human girl, little girl,
Aw,
we're gonna name her Sophie.
I love
um,
that name for a little girl.
We're gonna name her Sophie. She has a ragged dress, like kind of like tornish a little bit.
Yeah.
So
She-
basically, the Sophie from fucking Skyrim.
No,
There is a Sophie with that condition. That's
no, she has a home.
She
Oh,
essentially
she has-
looks like what a homeless peasant would look like back in the day, but not homeless.
Yeah, she's not
Okay,
really.
There's no well-worn dress,
basically-
like maybe passed down.
She.
Okay, I got it.
So as you're talking to Sophie, she tells you that most of the population of this town is inside the new fucking hospital. The new hospital,
Oh.
including her parents. That's why she looks so dirty and whatnot, because her parents aren't there to help take care of her.
And
Her
how old
par-
is she?
7.
7? Okay.
She's about 7. As she points you in the direction of the hospital, she then grabs a hold of, what was your character's name, John?
Alright.
Aaron?
Yes.
Okay. She grabs a hold of your pant leg and says, "Can you please tell my parents to come home? I'm kind of hungry. And make sure that they're okay, too. I would like to know if they're okay." Is what she says. Is what she says to Aaron.
Oh, girl.
Yes.
I sigh just a little bit, essentially. More like a. I will make sure to deliver the message to your parents.
Good.
I will also come back and tell you of their condition.
Yo, they fucking dead, yo. You just come back, yo, they're dead, I'm sorry. They kind of died. How
Tell
the...
'em what's up, man? This good. I gotta tell you, your family's dead. Sorry.
They did. They did.
No,
I'm
I
sorry.
have my fucking conditions.
No, I don't care who you are. That's hilarious. But that's so fucked up.
The way John, look at the way my conditions. I know it's not the right one, but like it makes it seem like I'm Dr. Evil's henchman doing you wrong. But I just noticed I had a blister.
Alrighty. So, do you guys make your way to the new pristine hospital or no?
Yes.
Because you guys can walk around the town if you want. But if you guys-
Cut to the chase.
Okay. So you guys make your way to this hospital, and it's just about slightly bigger on the outside, bigger than the general store. But as I mentioned before, with the general store, when you go in, it's very large. Like, it's vast. That's how they can house so many patients. Anyway, you go in, and you are greeted by the receptionist, a young tiefling girl. She says to both of you, "Hi, how can I help you?"
John, can you pass me the paper towel?
No, absolutely not.
I'm just cleaning this.
She basically, so the tiefling girl, she asks you, both of you, "Hi, welcome in. How can I help you?" You know the general gist.
Yes. I am going to do a perception check.
Okay. Roll for your perception.
That's a D20, correct?
Yep, that's D20.
Oof.
What is it?
5.
Oh. Okay, so you get a. So basically, the only thing you can get from this woman is her name, which is Jessica. So that's all you got. All you can tell is that she is a tiefling girl. She's about roughly in her early 20s-ish, and her name is Jessica. And that's it. Anything else you would like to ask this woman?
Ma'am, I have 2 questions for you. First question is, what was the little girl's name again, Sarah?
Sophie.
I've been I say that so many times.
Shush.
Just remember the Sophie from Skyrim.
Anyway, my first question is, where are Sophie's parents? Because I would like to check on to know their condition, so I may return a message to her, and if they are awake, I would like to deliver a message to them.
Okay.
My second question is, who built this hospital?
She responds basically like any receptionist would.
She responds to you saying,
Oh, do you have a grinder on you?
No, I can use the word stuff.
She responds to you saying, she responds to you saying, She responds to you saying, "Oh my god." She responds to you as any receptionist would, you know, for any place that has a fucking receptionist or customer service in general.
Oh, little Sophie, her parents are in room 205 down the hall. And to be honest with you, I don't really know how this hospital was made. All I know is that I got employed here by somebody. I just don't know anything else but.
Thank you for the information. Do you have any questions for her?
Let's see. How long has this hospital been here and why was it built? Here
My-
specifically?
The hospital was just recently built. It's taken over like 6 months to make this hospital. And why was it built? Well, mainly because some people got a little sick way back when before it was even constructed. So we decided to make this hospital just in case of any severe illnesses or injuries.
Do you make any rolls?
I will make a roll to ask the question of
You want to do a perception check?
what disease is happening. What is that?
A D20.
Yeah, roll it.
It's basically investigations.
9.
9?
Yeah, that's not good.
No. She responds to you saying, well, recently a bunch of people have been getting ill from like severe hypothermia, even though they've been inside their warm homes. Though it is also quite strange that they're getting severe hypothermia
When
when
like everyone else always stands outside in nice warm clothes anyway. So why they're getting all everyone's getting hypothermia, we still don't know. But it's not like any common hypothermia is what they're getting. For some reason, instead of like going to the extremities, it's trying to infect the heart and brain. Like some kind of parasite, is what she responds.
I find it strange, and then I turn to my friend John, and I whisper to him. I say, this could be something on the spectral plane. We have to keep an eye. And so, I have Minna. And so the plot comes. I have Minna. And so Minna looks to me, nods my head. And then I roll for initiative to see her chances of finding what I need. I tell her to scout the place and find what she needs. She understand and perceive the spectral plane.
Mm-hmm.
So, roll. Which one is it? 5? God damn it.
Alright, so in pure Midna fashion, she hops up on the receptionist's desks and immediately falls on her ass, breaking almost every monitor that is there.
Yeah. She can't jump too high in reality, so that makes sense.
Yeah, so that's what she does. You guys can still go to room 205 for Sophie's parents if you want to.
We had to go live.
Alrighty then.
Is it because it's our apartment?
No, it's just a number I could only think of.
I thought that's clever anyway.
Eh,
It's cute.
okay. So you guys make your way down to room 205 where Sophie's parents are currently residing.
That much? Just for my spider pipe so you don't get what I got.
Alright, so you guys make it to room 205
Thank you.
where Sophie's parents are there.
Mm-hmm.
Another doctor, a doctor just comes out of that room and asks, "How can I help you?" Basically.
Would you be willing to share the status of the patient so they can just get out of?
Okay. The doctor responds, "Well, currently, almost not everyone, but more than half of this ward is currently unconscious. The patients inside this one is unconscious, one isn't. The one that is unconscious is, well, I'm just gonna say Sophie's dad. is little Sophie's father. The only one that isn't unconscious is Sophie's mom. Just make sure not to what's the word?
Be too loud.
No. Make sure not to
What?
I'm trying to remember the word.
Just
Just make sure not to get them like try not to startle them too much. But for Sophie's mom's heart is very weak. Just a single scare could kill her.
Jeez.
Do you enter the room?
Yes. Yes. But we
But-
enter quiet.
No.
No.
We announce loud enough to say, ma'am, just to let you know, we are coming in because Sophie asked us to come and check on you.
She responds as follows. My daughter Sophie? She okay?
May we enter the room, ma'am? Yes, Sophie is perfectly fine.
Oh, yes, you can enter.
Walk into the room.
You walk into the room, you notice half of the room is pure freezer burnt, while the other half, where the mom is semi-frozen. It's warm enough, but not too warm. It's like the just right of hot and cold. The only place that is frozen, like freezer burnt, or getting close to freezer burnt, is where Sophie's dad is. His bed is just completely frozen. The metal is creaking with each, movement of her dad. Because, freezing points of metal.
Yeah.
And you also notice in this room where Sophie's mom is, she's not laying down. She's like sitting upright like this. She's just sitting up, pristine, waiting for you to come in. Do you continue?
Yes.
I
Okay.
asked the lady, why is your husband in the first area? Why don't you just move him from there to the warm?
She responds, my husband isn't frozen. He's fine.
I turned to John with a concerned look to my face. What is going on?
I whisper back. I will explain something. But I have a feeling that I have an idea.
I told Minna on my shoulder and we leave the room and we bid her a good day. And we wish her father
I
on
hang
the
in the room. I hang back in the room real quick
Mm-hmm.
and tell the woman. Now that I have seen your conditions, I will make sure to tell Sophie that you guys are quite alright. That you guys will be home very soon.
Oh, thank you. And please tell her that that her favorite snack, the chocolate animal crackers, are on the top shelf in the cupboard.
I will make sure that that message is delivered to her.
Oh, and make sure she drinks her fruit juice before taking her medicine.
I will make sure that she knows, and I will be there to make sure that she knows.
Okay. Now, do you guys both leave?
I leave the room following after.
As I leave.
Well, do you guys close the door?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was about to say, don't just leave it open.
There was no
No, I know. I'm just saying. You guys didn't say anything about closing it.
whatever specific bullshit.
I
It's in
meet back
plot.
up. I meet back up with Serena and Minna, and I say, walk with me. And as we begin to walk away, I believe that this has to deal with some type of magic, obviously.
No question about it.
But it is a twofold. One to affect people and make them cold and sick like this, but another to blind them to this fact. To those who are not cold enough yet.
And I find it odd that we are the only ones that see it.
As you guys are talking, you feel a very, very cold shiver come from down the hall. Do you guys go down the hall?
Yes. Me being
Okay.
the stubborn dumbass, it's basically picking a fight with everyone.
Alright, as you guys are walking down the hall, both of you, quickly,
Mikey. That way too. Make sure to roll your D20.
Oh yeah, of course.
Alright. quickly make a
make a reflex save.
13.
19.
Okay.
Okay,
You.
you,
Aron.
Aron, right? That's
Aron,
Thank you,
Aron.
Aron.
Orange.
Oren.
Just
as-
like the orange from Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy
Fantasy
X.
No,
Just-
7.
No, Sir Orin. Final Fantasy X.
All right.
All right.
Well,
as
With Tias. Waka.
as
Oh,
As-
no, one thing about different.
as
you guys are going down this hall with that reflex save,
Serena,
Serena is perfectly fine walking down the hall. You do a slight slip,
like
like when you're walking on ice and you go, whoa,
Yeah, that's
that kind of slip.
Alright.
All right,
That sounds like
All right.
all right.
Continue.
Continue.
We don't have these mountains
Are you-
in the deep down, dark, deep down.
Are you guys gonna continue down the hall?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
All right. Make another
reflex.
reflex save.
All right.
Babe, what about you?
I got a 3.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So.
So
How hard do I crack my head?
No, you
no,
don't.
you don't crack your head.
So.
So as you guys go down the hall, you then both slip,
But.
but
Orin,
Orin,
right?
right?
Yes.
Okay.
Orin
Orin
falls so hard that he tries to. It's a he, right, or
Yes,
she?
yes.
Okay.
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 Orin
Orin falls so hard that he brings down Serena. Also, make a reflex save for Midna real quick, babe.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She's really good at hanging on. I know this. I've had one dog claws stuck under me so many times during all this. 19.
Midna
jumps
jumps straight off of you onto a nearby hospital bed. Meanwhile, you guys both fall as a set of dominoes, basically. Orin takes most damage. Let's see how much damage you take.
You have to roll. Yep.
Alright, you take a 10. Does a 10 hit you? Look at your armor class on your sheet.
Armor class of 15.
No,
thank
then.
God.
Okay, you don't take 10 damage, but you do take 1. Just 1.
Okay. That's 11.
You do take 1 damage of, not blunt hit, but cold touch. Because the floor is cold as fuck.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Alright, honey, let's see for you. Can you go to her character sheet for me? Alrighty. Does a 11 hit you?
No, 14.
Okay. You do not take any physical damage, like from hitting the floor, but you do take a you do take half damage from the cold touch. So minus the half for her, and then your one
Minus
if you have
max
that.
health, right?
Yeah. So you're currently at 10, so you'd be at 9.5.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I'm fine.
Yeah, you're fine. And you took 1, you'll be at 10.
Yeah.
Alright. Do you guys try and get yourselves back up?
Yes.
All
I rolled
right.
for initiative.
Well, not initiative. you gotta
We
you gotta roll not a reflex. What is it? Roll for strength.
Alright.
Nat 20.
Okay, cool. You did it. You get up just fine. What about you,
I
honey?
have to roll again. It landed on the weird.
You can just roll it on the laptop. It's way better.
17.
Okay, you guys both get up and you know, like, reconvene yourselves. You're like, holy shit, that fucking hurt. You guys also notice on Aron's hand is in the middle of his palm is a blackened frost in the middle of his palm of his hand. On Serena's elbow is a same marking as well.
I'll use the bruises as references.
All right.
I'll make it seem like it was from my blood draw yesterday.
Okay. Anyway, Eh.
It didn't hurt at all.
Do you guys, after recollecting yourselves and seeing these, what do you guys do? Do you investigate the markings or continue going down the hallway?
We investigate the markings.
Yeah.
All right, roll. Both of you roll for investigation and perception.
3 for him.
For investigation. All right,
Hold up.
and then for your perception.
I hit a nat 20.
Okay, you look at this marking. Hold on, I got a little prop
Oh
that I
wait,
could
don't I
use.
have to roll mine too?
I'm gonna do John's first, then we can do yours. And as you look at this marking, you're like, huh, what is this? Hold on. You're trying to figure it out, but you just cannot for the life of you figure out what the fuck it is, even though all you can feel is that it's cold.
Me
Do you,
having
do you touch this marking with your other hand that isn't affected?
Can I touch it with an object?
You can touch it with anything.
And
And no, you
I
can't
throw
touch
my
it with your
body
dick.
onto it.
What's it going to?
Can I throw my
Too
body
bad,
onto
I
it?
can sense it.
Can I throw my body onto
No,
it?
I was just gonna take my bow and
I wanna throw
fold it
my
about
body.
halfway down where I would normally hold it, and just poke the dot with the end.
Okay.
Okay, you poke it with, what was it?
My bow.
Your bow.
Your bow?
Okay.
Okay, you poke it with your bow. Your bow instantly becomes frozen and begins to be so cold that you have to put it down. Like you basically throw it like you're like "Ah," like you drop it because of how cold it is. For how cold? Think of Back to the Future when Doc tries to open the door for the first time of the DeLorean. That's how cold it is.
Yeah.
It's so cold to the touch that it kind of hurts. Anyway,
all
alright, honey, roll for your investigation real quick.
Oh, we should include Minna's as well.
Well, she wasn't affected, only you two.
No, the investigation.
No, that's what I meant.
Cats are really good fun.
No,
No, I know, but
Okay, so
only those that are affected will work.
8.
Okay, and your perception?
18.
Okay, you get somewhat of a better understanding that this marking, per se, looks to be some sort of frostbite / hypothermia. And you also kind of notice that it seems weirdly alive.
Ew.
And for your perception, you also notice, that this marking, just for whatever reason, if anything touches it, will become brittle and cold. Which, by the way, you now lost your bow, by the way.
Yeah.
You can pick up your bow if you warm it up, or grab something to pick it up, but you need to warm it up first.
I have high fire match.
You can do that later. Do you guys continue down the path, the hallway?
Thanks.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys can do it as you walk.
Pretty much the only thing I can do. I have to.
Okay. Cats for initiative on fireman. Where's my stats again?
There.
Where's my can't see.
And I shall roll for how successful it is for it.
Okay, 5. Oh. Alright.
Roll for it.
I'm using firebolt.
Okay.
For 18.
Alright. You managed to at least get where your hand would normally go on the bow unfrozen. So you can touch, like the main part. Yeah, that. You can touch that just fine. Everywhere else is still frozen. Like the string and everything else. But you do need to get this bow out because its durability is going down with every passing minute. For every minute that it goes down, it takes 10 durability.
I mean, I pick it up by the where I would normally grab it. Hold it in my hand. We continue walking.
Oh no, wait. I have to firebolt.
You already did.
Yeah.
Okay, great. We already did that.
Yeah.
But
Alright.
I'm still gonna go down, so I'm gonna need to do it multiple times.
Yeah, okay, so you guys continue down the hallway?
Yes.
Alrighty. You guys go down the hallway. Roll for a reflex. Whoops.
Actually, that's raising up 16.
16.
16. All right.
I got 13.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, we should roll for minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, she's on your shoulder, so.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway, as you guys are going down, you guys are kind of slipping on the floor a little bit because it's kind of frozen. But you're not falling on your ass again.
This has never been happened in the deep down, dark, deep down.
All
All right. Do you guys continue down?
Yes. Continue towards the exit of the hospital.
Well,
you're not going
No,
towards the
no,
exit.
The cold area. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Roll for another reflex.
Oh, this is 18.
Ooh. All right. Yours, honey.
Okay.
Okay. Quickly. Auron,
Yes.
would you like to try and save her from falling?
Yes.
Okay, roll for a quick sleight of hand.
What is
What is it?
Okay.
Okay, you in a most
fucking
fucking like what's the word? In the most dramatic fashion. All right, you turn around, you see Serena falling and being like this, like catch me. You try and grab her hand and just barely miss it. She then falls straight on her ass, but she doesn't take any damage. She also doesn't seem to take any damage because she landed on her elbow where the marking was.
So does that mean Midna's fine?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, Min is fine.
I didn't have to roll for it.
No, you did not. But you also notice from getting up though that the marking seems to be getting bigger.
I looked over at Nord, let's get going.
Can I roll for a perception real quick on mine?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
God fucking.
You got same number, John.
All
All right, so you don't notice anything because your marking is actually just fine. Still the same size as like it's roughly the same size as the bottom part of the shot glass.
Okay.
It's about that big of a marking for Auron. But for Serena, it's as about so from right here to here. It is now very big on you,
Oh, jeez.
and you start to feel a pulsing chill pain on that marking.
Well, I get those all the time, so now I know.
You start to feel a pulsing, chilling pain, like freezing cold pain. You don't take any damage though. You just feel that like pulse, like this thing is fucking alive.
I look over to Orv and I said, we gotta move quickly.
Yeah, first get a firebolt from this bow. Again.
All right.
Roll for initiative. 17.
Okay. With a 17, you finally restore your bow back to pristine condition.
Sweet. Thank you.
You're welcome. You can now hold this damn bow, but its durability is cut in half. It is now at 50 out of 100. In order to fix this durability, though, you would have to go and fix it yourself. Like you know how gun cleaning works. Basically like that. It's not a gun, but roughly like that.
Yeah, that's yours, isn't it? I had for you.
That was my first number.
Well, I had for you, so it was 5.
Anyway, do you guys continue down the hallway?
Yes.
All right. You guys finally make it to the hallway, end of the hallway. Quick reflex.
12 for him. Guess the
Okay.
number.
12
Oh, 18.
Okay. You, Serena, make it down the hallway just fine. You kind of slip, but you catch yourself just before you fall. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
You slightly catch yourself just before you fall. And you finally make it to the end of the hall, but you can't seem to see it. It is just pitch black. You made it to the end. You made it to the end of the hallway, in quotations. But all you can see is that it is pitch black down this hallway. But you do feel a very strong cold presence.
Ooh, what magic do I have? I know I had light, didn't I?
You have light.
Where was it? Which one was that? Ray of Frost, Cold Acid Force, Eldritch Blast?
Nope.
Nope.
Which one was it?
It's just called light, honey.
I don't see it.
Oh no.
Oh no, Midna has light.
Oh, you know what? I bet you. Is it?
Yep, it is.
Yep, it is. She has light on her spell list.
Let's see. Chill Touch, Poison Spray, Eldritch Blast, Hellish Rebuke, Fire. Oh, there it is. No, wait, that's light.
She has it, so
I'll roll for
A light.
A light.
for the power of the.
All right.
All right.
We'll
Real quick
before you
before
roll.
you roll.
Find this die.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
This
roll.
one?
Roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the one
It's
with
the
like
one
the
with, like,
tens,
the
eighties, and
80s
whatnot.
whatnot.
It's this one. Here, just use that. Just use that.
Just use that.
Okay, where's mine?
You could just
You
use
could
that.
just use that.
The black one.
The black one I gave you.
Yeah, just use the
Yeah, just use the black.
The
Oh,
cos.
The cosmic one.
No, just
No,
use,
just use the black one.
Just use the black.
Just use the black one and you're fine.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. But you can just use.
Oh, so it's not.
Okay.
Okay.
So first,
roll your d20
for
to cast
your spell.
your spell.
17.
Okay.
And what was Midna's magic?
Light.
No.
No, like
Wisdom.
wisdom.
Can you check that for me?
I think it's.
I think it's intelligence. is what it
Wisdom
shows.
is 16. Wait, 16 plus 3.
Okay.
Okay.
So what did you?
So what did you roll?
I rolled 17.
Okay.
Okay,
Plus 3.
plus 3 to that.
So 20.
20.
It's not nat 20, but it's 20.
So I don't.
It's
So I don't.
20.
Do I
You-
still?
You get.
Okay.
Okay.
Then roll
that one for how far the light goes.
You go.
The light travels down
the
the
presumably into the
presumably
hall. May I have my red die back?
Yeah.
Thank. The
The
light
travels down
the
the hallway,
or
at least what you think is the end.
It
It finally reaches about 60 feet, but it's just shy of another 10, but you can make out a door.
Do you
Do you roll for anything?
Do you want
Do you want to, like, investigate is what I'm saying. Do you want to investigate or use perception?
My die.
Perception. Which one?
the D20?
The D20?
Forgot this. Just say
Six.
this. There you go.
Okay.
Okay,
Go ahead.
go ahead, hon.
18.
Okay.
Okay, you can at least make out the room number.
Alright.
Oren,
The
the room number
is
is 432.
432.
Room 432.
Serena
Serena
can
can actually see
more
of the door.
Alright.
Alright?
She
She can see the patient's name underneath the room number. Oral Stein. Oral, like the word oral, as in oral sex. Just in case you don't know what I'm saying.
What?
No.
No, oral. His last name is Oral.
His
His first name is Stein.
Stein Oral.
Yes.
Yeah, Stein Oral.
But
But most people just say Oral Stein.
in the town.
In the town, at least, they do.
Anyway,
Anyway,
so
you see his name, but you also see the door. There is no door. For you see, all that remains of the door
is
is the door handle. Where is it? On the fucking floor. Meaning, the door got so cold that it eventually broke apart.
Do I have any kind of spells? Fire. I have acid, but that's gonna.
It'll break more things if you use acid
Yeah, but
spray.
if I can use acid on the door, we'd be able to get it.
No, there is no door. All that remains of the door is the doorknob.
I just need to. Take
No, you don't need to do anything. Do you head to the door?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Quickly.
Quickly,
Make
make
a
a perception check. What is it?
It's a 1.
Oh, yay!
I I got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh no, wait,
You
it's
got-
not. It has a little dot. It's a nut.
Yes,
Okay.
Okay.
So,
So, Oren, you don't see
Jack.
Jack.
I'm looking at
It's okay. It's okay. You suck. It's
No,
alright.
I've
Alright,
always
but
had bad luck with rolls.
Yeah,
I
but
won't
you're
Alright.
admit
You're
that.
also good at sucking, apparently, according to your boyfriend.
Ooh, okay.
Anyway,
I
Anyway,
will not deny this.
Serena, you are able to see
that
that around this door it is very cold.
Well,
Well, around where the door frame is. It is very cold. It you could just feel the cold energy is what I'm saying. You can't see it, but you could feel it. Do you guys continue into the room?
What is this one with the fire?
That's fireball.
No, the other here.
Oh. The Eldritch Blast?
No, right here. Whatever this is the not force. Fire.
Oh, 1d10 fire. That's the dance technology song.
Oh, okay. So, in order to wait, can fireball? Wait. Let me see if Midna has any. She has fire. Let's see.
She also has Hellish Review.
What's that do again?
If you read it, it'll tell you.
Oops. That's a minute. Oopsies. Hang on.
Being currently extorted creature within range spell attack within a target on your head. Target takes 1d10 force damage.
But we don't see it, do we?
No, you do not. There. So far, you don't see
Well, do
anything.
we have any spells that will keep us warm in the meat?
Well, the thing is you feel the cold, but it's not affecting you. You guys just feel it. You know how when you could feel how cold something is. It's not giving you damage, is what I'm saying.
If you go near an ice sedge, you feel the cold coming off of it, but it's just not affecting it as much.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So,
Alright. You guys could also cast another light spell down there.
we have. Oh, you know what? We should have Minna scout ahead.
Okay, feel free to
Roll
roll for her.
Oh wait, I got to distract. Minna reaches up and rubs my head and turns to me. Meows a little bit. And when motions to go down, I tell her to go down and investigate. So I
Alright, roll for
initiative.
no investigation.
Whatever. 18.
Okay, she goes in. It's quiet for a little bit. Then she comes out. And she comes out and tells Serena, because I don't think you will understand Midna.
No, I speak animal.
Okay, so Serena, Minna comes up to you and tells you that as she went in, it was a little dark, but with her dark vision, she can see roughly almost everything. She saw a bed in there with an old man on it. She also says she saw a table with some items on it. Alright?
Minna comes back, perches up to my shoulder, and again, turn to Orin and said, we gotta work quiet, because I don't know if that guy's gonna be any good. But she says that we have some items that are over on that desk. We should at least investigate those items first before we see if the man's okay.
Okay. So, do you, well, just a bit of reference, it's dark in there. She could only see in
But
there.
Minna has a light spell, so Minna
Yes.
guides us. She of course needs payment. Her payment is love. Should I roll for love initiative?
No. But I would strongly recommend some sort of light spell, so you two can see.
Yeah, but I'll be casting for the strength of the light spell. Then we already do that?
No, that was to get it to the door, honey. It's not inside the
Oh,
room.
we need one to guide us.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll have Minna guide us, and we'll use her light spell. She'll hop on my she'll hop from my shoulder. I'll give her some muffins, and then she'll hop from my shoulder down to the ground. And she motions to the what is it? To the corridor.
The room.
And she says to me that she'll guide. I tell Lauren that she will guide us. Just gotta be quiet. Gotta be careful.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I roll for the power of the light.
Go ahead.
7.
Okay.
Okay. This light does.
Which is a good thing. We want to discuss.
Yeah.
Well,
The thing is that the light does go in, but it's like a dim-ish light, like not too dim, but just right, like a warm light, basically. So it does light up everything in the room because it's a small room. But it's kind of like one of those flickering lights that you see
Yeah.
in like hospitals sometimes. It's like one of those. Yeah, it's like one of those. You guys go in. Would you guys like to roll a perception?
11.
Okay.
Okay.
13.
Okay.
Okay. You guys can now see this room in great detail. All right. Regular hospital bed as usual. Regular little hospital bed. Some equipment in that's like IV tubes going into the old man. You also see a bathroom that is open. You also see a window that is like the curtains are shut, like no light is coming in. You also see a light switch that you guys can use if you want to. And on the table that's next to the old man is his items. And what kind of items does he have? He has two things. He has a wand. If you want, you can hold the wand if you want. He has a wand, and he has a little belt pouch.
Just so that I wouldn't feel like we're in the car.
Gotcha. They have a little belt pouch and a wand.
Down on here, make it feel like it's a disc. There we go.
Okay. You can see that, but you also see as well on the table, just next to the old man where his pouch is a bit of money coming out of a bag. Now, it's not really, that's not what the money looks like, but it's close enough.
It's a representation of it. That's all that
Mm-hmm.
matters.
Yep. So, you see this money pouch that is actually just having some of his gold, it's having some of his gold and silver come out. You see his pouch and his wand. You guys can also go about the room as you please, and you guys can do whatever you want with his items. Because this old man is dead. He's dead. Well, he you can if you want. He's dead, but not really. You'll see if you investigate him if you want
I
to.
tell Oren, please investigate as long as while I go see if how old the man is passed.
Okay.
I absolutely go over because I was going to go investigate the objects anyway.
Okay.
I specifically investigate his pouch.
Okay. Feel free to open the pouch. You can open it, by the way. It's not like a. There's a little like thing on the side, a zipper. All right. Inside his pouch, you see a couple of things. Mostly just pencils and some coloring supplies, obviously. You also see a knife that's still tucked away in its sheath. You can take the knife out if you wish. Do you wish to unsheath the knife?
I can take that and take this since he already did.
You unsheath the knife?
No, not yet.
Okay, good.
Just ignore it. It never happened.
Alright, do you continue to search inside of this pouch? There is more.
I set the knife to the side and yes, I investigate the pouch further.
Roll for investigation.
3.
Okay, so as stated before, now roll for a saving throw real quick.
6.
Okay, so with that saving throw, you actually do get to see what's in this pouch. So inside the pouch, as stated before, was the knife, some pencils, and other like things to help him draw, because he is an artist. Inside of it, inside of the pouch is a piece of paper. Like there's actually a piece of paper inside the thing. There you go. It doesn't. It's you don't have to open it because it's a bill or something else.
Yeah, just pretend it's not.
Just pretend there's something written on
I'm
it.
gonna pretend it's only this wide, and I go to open it up.
Okay.
Okay,
You
you open it, and on this piece of paper, it reads as follows. It reads as followed. 10 paces northwest, northwest into the billowing forest. Not the billowing forest, the frozen forest. Into the frozen forest lies a cave. In there, seek shelter and retribution, for the gods have punished us for our misdeeds. Turn left into the cave. Kneel before God. Rise to meet God. Thou shalt be slain. And that's it.
I fold the piece of paper back up and I put it into my belongings.
Okay. It is now in your belongings. And do you want to investigate this pouch more? Because there is a little bit more in it.
Yes.
Okay. Roll for your investigation.
7.
Okay, that's actually pretty good. Inside this pouch are two other things, and these are the final two things that are inside this piece.
Inside of it is a crest of some sort. You do not recognize the colors or the crest until you want to look further. And also is a small hookshot. You could just grab it. That's
as good of a symbolization of a hookshot as I can get.
Yeah.
Oh, very similar to one, yeah.
So
it is a good. So inside
was that
crest of some sort that looks to be some sort of like
fabric
patch or some sort of patch in general.
The
The hookshot, the
hookshot
hookshot
has
a symbol on it.
Would you like to
investigate the symbol?
Not there.
Not there.
The one that's
The one
hanging.
that's hanging.
That
The thing that's hanging on the bottom.
This or this?
The bottom.
The bottom.
That one. Okay.
Okay.
Would you like to?
I didn't know what you were looking at because I can't see from over here. Would you like to investigate?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Investigate for it.
10.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay, perfect.
You
look at this, and
it
looks to be some sort of weirdly
shaped
shaped crest.
Another
crest you have.
You don't
You don't know where this crest goes, but it looks like it belongs somewhere. It looks like it's meant to be a part of something else that isn't in the vicinity at the moment.
Okay.
Okay?
And that's pretty
And
much
that's pretty much all you got for that.
Take a mental note.
Okay.
Okay, take your mental note.
Alright.
And then I shall add this.
Before I do anything, this is gonna be the guy that's dead.
Alright. Would you
also
also like to investigate the rest of his belongings that you have near you?
I would like to investigate the knife without unsheathing.
Okay.
Okay, roll for your investigation for the knife.
18.
Ooh, perfect. Alright, so without opening this knife, you notice that it is warm. Like, not hot, but warm enough. It feels like a warm blanket after a nice cozy day during the winter night while sipping some hot cocoa. It feels that kind of warm. Do you unsheath it?
I have a feeling that the correct answer is no.
It's your choice.
It's your choice.
Thick jams, buddy.
No, I don't want to play this stupid fun.
You can open it if you can slightly open it, not all the way, but you can slightly open it if you want that.
Roll good.
I will try and see if I can unsheath it a quarter of an inch.
Alright.
Alright,
Roll for that.
roll for that.
15.
Perfect. Alright, so you unsheath it, alright? As you somewhat unsheath it a quarter of the way, a warm glow comes out of it. Not too much, but just enough. It starts to melt the ice that's around the old man. But it's not causing you harm. In fact, the marking on your hand seems to be dissipating.
Okay, I try and get her attention. Tell her to get the fuck over here.
I stop investigating the body, and then I turn to Dan, and I say, "What you got for me?"
Hold this knife.
As the knife is still like not halfway, but a quarter width of a way unsheathed, the marking on Serena starts to dissipate, but not too much. Meanwhile, Orin, your marking is now gone. It's no longer on your hand. It is completely gone, and you rejuvenate that one lost health point.
Nice.
All right.
Well, hang on.
Yeah, you're still holding it.
Yeah. Serena, would you like to unsheath it more, or just put it back in the sheath? Or close it up, I mean.
I look to my elbow, and Minna says, as she paused, "Please try. There's something about this knife that will be used to." So I roll for the effect of it when I unsheath.
Mm-hmm.
Is 12.
Okay. You unsheath it completely. As you unsheath it, the whole room melts from the ice. Not like not the whole room melts, but all the ice. Oh shit!
I didn't know this was the Mary Jane room.
As all the ice around the room, including the ice on the bed and the old man, as soon as the ice melts away, the light turns on. The light is now on, and it illuminates the entire room. The old man is now alive. He wakes up in a haste and pulls out a switchblade on both of you.
Oh, can we have that?
Sure, come on.
You have to make it as real as possible for me, otherwise I'll get bored.
Careful with the bill.
No.
So he pulls out a switchblade on both of you. Not in like a term of he witnessed what you guys did. He's scared
Because of something that happened.
What
What do you guys do?
We try to calm him down.
You try and calm him down.
I probably
I immediately reached my short sword.
Well, I mean,
you still haven't checked the fucking wand yet.
I'm unarmed. Meanwhile,
Right there, yes, but at the same time, my instinct is to go for my weapon.
Alright, as you wish.
so Orin immediately takes caution and try to mediate the situation.
Wait. Here's your sword.
And all it is, I have my hand just on the handle. I have not drawn it yet.
Alrighty then.
So
Serena, you try and calm this old man down. Roll for... Let's see, what would it be?
Roll for effectivity of
No, it's an actual thing. Oh yeah, that's what I was trying to think. Roll for a slight persuasion.
Alright. 14.
Okay.
She's trying to go. Oh, hold on. Your hand off of that.
Hey,
Just listen to us. We're investigating. We're trying to figure out what's going on.
Anyway, I'm like, whoa, easy. Hey, please. We're only here to help. We got this knife here, and then we'll help us. It just thought you out. I don't know how to describe this. But you were frozen this whole time until we just pulled this knife.
The old man responds. Alright. Okay. I'm putting my weapon down.
Hang on.
I'm sorry I pulled it on you. I was just scared. I thought I was still being attacked by him.
We both say, who's him?
I never saw his face, but all I know is that laugh. It's like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like high pitch laugh.
And we hear an echo. And it's that laugh. Let me do it.
Well,
Well, I was gonna say, think of
the
the main villain from Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
You know,
You know, the main villain. You know who I'm talking.
People laugh.
Go ahead if you want. There you go. So anyway,
I turn my head, it's like, okay, kind of sounds like a clown.
all right.
so
The old man.
the old man
puts his weapon away
if you haven't done
I
that
got it.
already.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Okay, cool, thank you. The old man puts the weapon down, like retracts the blade because it's a switchblade.
Yeah.
He retracts it, and he then calms himself down. Serena, since you calmed him down, you can continue to talk to him if you please.
I continue
Orin.
to hold my knife, but I showed him exactly what it is done. So I unsheathed the knife for only just a brief moment. And I noticed that my wound is back.
Well,
Well, no, your wound's
The
gone.
wound is gone now?
Yeah, because you opened it all the way.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, it's gone,
So
gone.
it's gone.
Yep.
And
Yep.
so I sheathed.
Resheath.
Resheath.
I resheathed it.
Yep.
And I told him to look around.
Well, I mean, he's.
he's
I'm still looking
he-
around.
he-
I now do a perception check. On
Okay.
investigation.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Do your perception.
18.
Okay.
Okay. As the blade,
blade
the little blade, is now resheathed,
You notice.
you notice
the room is
the room is
warm now.
warm now.
It's no longer
It's no longer changing
at all.
at all.
The old man.
That
that
had a marking on his back that was bigger than y'all's marking is now gone. That completely
gone.
just
So
gone.
the old man
Not
is
e-
gone.
No, the marking.
No, the marking on him.
Oh, interesting.
Well, yeah, that was.
Well, yeah, that weird
There
hypothermia.
was a frostbite.
It was on his back.
It was on his back,
Like in the center.
like in the center.
Yeah, I'm trying to be rude.
Okay.
It's okay. So, would no, not his. He doesn't notice that his back marking is gone. One, because he can't fucking see it.
He can't turn.
He can't turn his head like
Not a
this.
snake.
No, well,
Mhm.
he's also not a tiger. He was stuffed in.
Yeah. Anyway,
He's
But you do notice.
this on the wall, Orin.
You
You notice
there is
still a bit of frostbite on the wall,
but it's moving.
but it's moving, like scurrying out the window,
Like through the crack.
like through the crack window.
I pulled the knife out.
No, I see this. Because I just did a perception
Oh
check.
yeah.
Yeah. Orange.
Yeah,
sees.
Orin sees
That's
it.
right.
Because I was trying to investigate this. Nick.
I'm trying to put myself.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't.
Oh,
tell me
you
were
didn't
trying
tell
to
me you were trying to investigate that.
Well, it's a perception. That's all I see.
Okay, were you?
Okay, were you?
Make a initiative to only. Because what are you holding the knife?
I usually hold like this. Especially if I'm running But if I really want to kick ass.
By the way.
By the way,
this is a quick.
this is a quick time event.
Oh,
shit.
You have a total. You will
have
have a total of 30 seconds to think of what to do.
I already know what I'm gonna do.
Okay, then do it.
Okay, then do it.
Okay, rolling for initiative to grab the knife by the sheath tightly from her and pull it from her hand. And still holding it by the sheath, throw the knife out of the sheath towards the moving piece of frostbite.
Okay.
Roll for.
Roll for sleight of hand.
Fine.
Okay.
Okay.
You do as
You say, but you
miss.
just miss it.
It's in the wall.
It's in the wall now, but
The warmth.
the warmth seems to slow this little bit of hypothermia frostbite looking thing down.
Now what do you?
Now what do you do?
Serena, magic, now.
I aim my fireball right in shoot and I roll to see the effect of it. Four.
Okay.
Okay.
You
do the firebolt and you do
you do
hit it but slightly.
Mm-hmm.
Um
So I nicked it.
Anything else you would like to do? You can, while this thing is still going out the window, you have 20 seconds
I have
left.
Midna pounce out the window, and I roll for her chance.
Okay.
Okay.
20.
Okay.
Okay.
She does.
She does go to the window
and
pause at the thing,
but
but she quickly retracts her paw
because
because it's cold,
air cold.
air cold to the touch.
That
That thing that's trying to scurry out the window. She
She
moves her paw back and just jumps back towards you where it's nice and warm.
Okay.
I grab onto. Let me see. I'll just borrow. No, I got you. There we go. We'll use time. Even though she's black. So she bounces back. And she warns me that those creatures that just kind of the wind, they're cold to the touch. Be careful. If you see one, you have to blast it.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. All right.
As much as you can.
How close am I to the knife that is embedded in the wall?
It is about.
It is about 10 meters away.
10 meters?
I tell Ori.
It's for the big equipment that's in the room.
That's true.
I mean,
Ori
you
that
could-
you're in charge of the knife. Please retrieve it.
You could also
still,
like
with your 20 seconds, investigate the
the
wand now, since you didn't tell me you were going to do that originally.
I did mention it, I just don't think I said it loud enough. I apologize about that.
Oh,
I will go ahead and look at the one that is in my left hand and investigate it.
Alright, roll your.
alright, roll your investigation.
You can reroll.
You can reroll.
That's
You can
You can reroll.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, perfect.
You look at this.
You look at
wand,
this wand,
It is
it is
glowing
glowing with
a
a
frosty,
frosty glow with a lava glow on the entire wand going down in a spiral down the wand.
And
And now that you are holding this wand, right? You're holding it.
He's holding it.
while you are
holding this wand,
you can
you feel the magic that's in it. You
that
feel that you can do something with this wand.
What would you like to do?
What would you like to do?
God.
Well,
I mean, that's all I could give you since you did get a 9, so.
I
Do
mean,
something with it, man. Gotta find
I
out.
feel frosty magic coming, right?
Frosty
Frosty / warm.
like
Like lava warm.
Yeah, I'm terrified of lighting the room on fire at this point.
I have
You-
magic, so I can control it better.
well
Well,
as you
hold the wand, you can control the
magic
magic just fine.
It's
It's not like spellcasters can use the wand. Well, actually, anyone can use the wand, but they'll have a control over it. It's like Harry Potter rules.
Okay.
Yeah, but I have more power with that, don't I?
Yes.
Yes.
It refines your magic abilities a little bit more than anybody else, but wands have magic over
So
magic.
you have the knife, and I get the wand.
Well, we're trying to stop.
10 seconds.
10
Point
seconds.
someone at the frostbite creature, trying to will it to use the warm lava magic on it to at least like slow it down even further or even harm.
Roll a Constitution.
3.
9.
9.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, hold on. No, two.
You did, yeah, roll for Constitution. Roll 3, man.
So plus 3 is
Okay, 6.
Okay, 6.
Alright.
All right. Next, roll for a Wisdom,
Because
because these are two things combined to do this magic.
6.
6.
Plus what?
Plus what?
Just 6.
Okay.
Okay, so 0.
Well, 6
Well, 6 plus 0, I mean.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right.
What was your first?
What was your
again?
first roll again? What did
6.
you?
Okay, so you get
Okay, so you get a 12
all together.
all together,
Two things
because
combined.
two things combined.
Yes.
So
with this magic in your hand,
with the wand.
with the wand,
With the wand
in your hand, you swish and a flick
to cast
to
the spell.
cast the spell.
It
It sparks a little bit, and then
a beam
beam frost magic and fire magic comes rushing out of the wand, and it is fighting you. It's like you know when you're fishing.
Actually, tall. They're tall.
You know when you're
fishing and like a fish is pulling against your rod. It's basically like that.
Just opposite.
Yeah,
It's so strong. It's taking you to the right, to the left, down, up. It's taking you
your hand
everywhere.
Roll
A strength check.
20. Total.
Perfect. As you are moving around, you try and recompose yourself, and you just compose yourself just enough to then cast that beam of frost and fire magic right at the wall where that creature is. You hit it dead on. The creature dissipates and is gone.
Damn.
Do you stop using the magic?
Yes.
Okay.
As the creature is gone, you then stop using the magic. Quickly roll a Constitution save.
9.
12.
Perfect.
So,
By the way, as you were casting with your left hand, only your left, or was it both?
It was right.
It was like
hand,
it was like
but
this.
using
It
both
was-
to stabilize.
Okay, I get you. As by the way, as you were casting that, frost and fire magic was going onto your hands, cooling, like making your hand cold to the touch, and also warm to the touch. With that Constitution throw, that magic that was on your hands returns back into the wand, and this wand then calms with the magic, and the magic is gone. Like it's still in the wand, but it's gone from
Yeah,
being
it's not on
dissipated
my
out.
hands anymore. It's not being shooting out.
Yep. But you also do notice this on the back of your right hand. You notice a rune that is the mixture of a fire and ice rune with the Roman numeral 1 underneath it. Do you investigate it further?
I investigate the room, but I am handing over the wand.
All right. Roll for your investigation real quick.
9.
Perfect. On this rune, you make out this ancient text that is on the circle of this rune. It says, sorry, I lost my train of thought. It says as follows: Novice Power 1 unlocked. Fire and Ice Master.
ooh, cool.
Well,
Master of Fire and Ice is what it says. But it says that, and then you notice the Roman numeral 1 changed to a 2. It is now at a 2 until you use that wand again. Roll a perception.
12.
Perfect.
All right.
You also notice for this rune that it's not only just on the back of your palm. It's going down your arm like a tattoo sleeve. It's going down your arm, and it's mixtures of ice runes, fire runes, like all along your arm. They're not hurting you.
But they're definitely glowing.
Yep, they're glowing. They're not hurting you or anything of the sort.
Oh, I'm gonna need to get some gloves.
Mm-hmm.
But
as you notice them, they retract
back into the back
of your palm.
as the rune
Begins to glow,
and then you
proceed to pass out.
Be careful, Jim.
all right.
All right, now Serena, you notice
You're good, man. It's alright.
it's all in the theatrics. It's fine. All right.
Here, save me.
Yeah, you did it right.
Okay. If you're gonna pass out in the direction where you won't die.
All right.
So Serena, while your companion, as you're noticing this, you are noticing your other companion that isn't Midna is now knocked out. Midna then jumps off of your shoulder to Orin and is on Orin's like chest / shoulder. She nuzzles into him. Now we cut to Orin's perspective.
Oh no! Touch my heart. Where's Midna when we need her, man? What the fuck? She's perfect. She loves doing it.
Alright, so
in Orin,
in your mind,
well, in the
dreamscape is where you are.
It's
You
don't see
don't
anything.
see anything.
Because
All
all you can see
is
when you look at yourself,
you see you.
That's all you can see.
All you can see.
You don't see
You
anything
don't
else.
see anything else.
But you do
But
notice
you do notice one thing.
coming down
From above you.
you see something
You
glowing.
see something glowing.
You just see something
You
glowing.
see something
and
glowing,
It
and
frightens you
it
for a
frightens
little
you
bit,
for a little bit,
but it
but
gives you off.
it gives you
a warm,
a warm kind
like-
of feel, like
soothing.
soothing.
Sorry.
It
Go on.
gives you a
Go on.
Gives you a
kind of
soothing
feel
kind
as
of
if
feel,
it's
as if
like
it's
a warm
like
embrace
a warm embrace
from a loved one.
a loved one or
With
someone
the
that
big
loves.
jeepers in the sky.
And it keeps
it
descending down from the ceiling.
from the ceiling.
And in front of
And
you
in front of you
is a
is
withered
a
rose.
withered rose.
Is a
Is a withered rose.
It's glowing.
It's glowing and pulsing. It's like a pulsing glow.
It
It
seems to be
like
like a fire.
a fire.
Like it looks like
Like it looks like some kind of fire,
but
but
also
looks to be cold.
Do you
Do you
investigate?
investigate this?
Yeah.
Alright, roll for your
Alright, roll for your investigation.
Oh shit. Here. Let me focus on the 4. Here, give me that glove back. My burping.
Roll again.
Roll again.
9.
9. Perfect.
Alright, so you
You notice for this
glowing
withered rose.
You notice for
You
this
notice for this withered rose
that it is
that it is just glowing and
it
feels somewhat comforting.
you feel
You feel
at
at peace,
roughly.
roughly.
As it glows
more and more,
the
the darkness around you
seems to
dissipate,
and you
and you snap back
into
into reality.
But
The thing is,
but the thing is,
that withered rose is still on your hand.
when you come back.
When you come back,
and
Serena notices this. Are you gonna ask about the rose?
What is up with that thing?
Just feels comforting, I guess.
The rose.
The
You
rose.
can use that.
The rose.
Then
The rose
the rose then
lifts
lifts
Oh,
up.
the hedge.
The rose then
lifts up out of your hand and goes directly into the wand.
like phases
Phases into the
basically.
wand, basically.
You can toss it back.
You can toss it back to me if you want.
I didn't roll a Anyway, alright, so it is now
in the wand. And
the
the wand
glows
glows with that same glow
that you saw
that you saw from the rose.
your rune
Your rune
on your back
of your hand
still there.
is still there,
But then you
see a glimmer from your other hand.
on your other
On your other hand
is
is
another
rune.
a
A flame withered rose
rune.
rune.
Alright?
Alright?
Okay.
Do you
okay.
investigate?
Do you investigate it further?
Yes.
Well,
Well,
you activated my trap card.
It's not actually a trap card, but anyway, what did you roll?
You play.
Yes, actually, there's a website I should share with you so you and I can bear in mind I use
Sure.
Sapphire.
Get on my level.
Get on my level.
Korea.
He
Korea.
has a shit ton of magic cards.
Oh god, I have birds.
You have too many
Um,
magic cards. I got too many Pokemon cards.
What did you
What did you roll?
16.
16? Okay.
16. Okay.
This
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 flame withered
rose
rose rune
does not have
does not have any markings like the Roman numeral, but it does say this:
the love
the love from another shall protect you.
God?
the love
The love from another.
the love from
The
another
love from another.
the
The love from another shall protect you.
Sorry.
I lost
The
my
love
train
from
of thought. The
another
love from
shall
another
protect
shall protect you.
I look
Take-
over the
take-
order and I say, no, thank you.
The love from
The
another
love from
shall
another
protect
shall protect you.
the rest of
The rest of the
goes as
rune
follows.
goes as follows:
Take heed.
Take heed
would not last
would
long,
not last long.
is what it says.
Is what it says. Then the rune
dissipates into
dissipates into your hand.
There's no, you
It is
can
no,
no
you can no
see the
longer
rune.
see the rune.
It's
It-
still
it's still attached to you,
not
just
on
not on you.
But the other rune,
But the other rune
of that
of that fire and
rune
ice rune is still on your hand.
Ask Orin, you okay? You okay, man?
What is okay?
I don't know.
Good point. Good point.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
I'm alive. That's
By the way,
You also noticed this.
Oh.
in the hospital
In the
room
hospital room that you guys reside in,
the old man,
the old man
is gone.
is gone.
He's no longer
He's
on
no
the bed.
longer on the bed.
He is gone.
He is gone, just completely.
Give me a second, I gotta plug this in.
it's as if the blankets and whatnot just collapsed where he
Well,
was.
he's,
where he
no,
was.
he's a
No,
good
the-
artist.
The blanket.
The blanket.
Oh, here's the night.
Oh, I don't need it.
I don't need it. Yeah, you guys are gonna keep that with you.
No, not that one. The other one.
Oh,
That
Oh,
one was the old man's.
well, I was gonna. You guys can still.
It's
Oh,
there.
so it's like an item.
yes.
Loot,
Loot, guys, loot.
You got the fucking flame knife.
and you have the wand.
Yeah.
For-
Who knows?
By the way,
By the way,
speaking of the
speaking
wand,
of the wand, honey, would you like to use the
Oh,
wand?
fuck yeah. Give me a
Alright.
second.
Alright.
I gotta find my noise. So I can.
Okay, Dundee. Dundee.
Where the fuck is it? Hey, man, did you get over my damn glasses? Oh no, wait, I'm on. Yeah, that's. What?
all right. Anyway.
All right. Anyway, continuing forward while we wait.
Yes, Orin.
Orin,
While
while
you
you still have that other rune,
you notice
that on the bed where the old man was,
the
the blankets don't dissipate like like when someone dies in those old movies. The blankets just full. Yeah,
It doesn't do that.
it doesn't do that.
Apparently,
Apparently,
this bed is
this bed is
neatly made,
neatly made,
as in like
a freshly made bed,
like no one
like no one was sleeping in there.
That's strange. I walk over to the knife embedded in the wall and I resheath it.
Yep.
Yep.
All right,
You resheath the knife,
and
and with the knife in your hand, your rune glows
and gives you the
and gives you the Roman numeral 6.
Well, if this is, well, it's already been technically no bad. But
with the
With the Roman numeral 6 on you,
you
you can now
roll for
roll for perception.
You can roll again.
You can roll again if you need.
that would have been a great roll because it was 19, but I will take the 15.
All right.
All right.
You
Look at this knife
while it's in
your hand with the rune on it.
You're just
Perplexed
because it's
because it's
resheathed.
resheathed,
But that Roman numeral.
but that Roman numeral is bugging you. Like, what does the Roman numeral mean?
You then
You then
place down the
place
knife.
down the knife.
The Roman
The
numeral
Roman numeral
returns
returns back to a number 2.
You pick up.
You pick up the knife again, returns back to a 6.
You notice that.
You notice that whenever
You notice that.
you notice that whenever you pick up this knife, that Roman numeral
that Roman numeral
goes back to a 6.
Would you like to
unsheath the knife?
I wear that one.
Abracadabra.
What?
Oh,
Oh,
I was very confused.
I was very confused if that was like a yes or a no. Confused me.
One, like holding the one. Okay, cool. Great. Abracadabra. No? No? Okay.
You unsheathe the knife. The Roman numeral becomes a 12.
Found it. It was pushed back behind everything.
Okay.
Okay.
As
As
the
the Roman numeral
is now
is now a 12,
you
you notice the knife glow
with a
with a bright warm glow. It's not hurting you. It's not too bright,
but it's just glowing.
glowing.
You notice
that the Roman numeral 12
begins to
glow as well.
and
And that Roman numeral 12
dissipates
into your hand and goes on to the blade of the knife.
The Roman
The
numeral
Roman numeral 12 is now engraved in a warm glow on the knife.
The blade of
the knife, specifically.
Wow.
and then back
on your wrist, the Roman numeral returns to a 2.
Do you
Do
resheath?
you resheathe?
Take that as yes.
Take that as yes.
Okay.
Okay.
You
You
resheath
resheathe the knife.
the Roman
The Roman numeral
on your hand
is still a 2.
The knife,
The knife, however,
has been buffed
for you
because the
Roman numeral 12 is on the blade of the knife. Now, that knife that you have does a plus 12 fire damage to anything it hits.
Cool.
But
But
the thing is,
this
this
knife
will
will only do that damage
if
you hold it.
if you're
If you're wielding it and you throw it.
because that knife
Sure, it is a regular knife, but it's mainly a throwing knife.
Makes it perfect for everything.
Yeah.
Yep,
It is a
throwing knife, but the thing is,
only
only you can cause that extra fire damage. If Serena tries to throw the knife, it'll just do the regular 1 fire damage.
So
So the wielder with
the rune
can only buff,
if that makes sense.
because the knife has now accepted you as its owner.
Because
Because this knife seems to be
conscious
and alive.
It can't
It can't talk,
but it
but it recognizes you as its master.
Welcome, master.
Yeah,
What
it
is
could
it?
talk.
What
It
is
would
it?
just remind me of a book I read where it had a sword that quite literally could talk. I killed something today. I am happy.
I mean, I was gonna
also say
Skyward Sword.
Skyward Sword.
Brandon Sanderson is my reference.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway,
Anyway, would you like to
You know,
use?
there is no
voice.
Well, it speaks to you only, right?
No, it doesn't.
No,
speak
it
at
doesn't
all.
speak at all.
It
It just
Orin
feels a connection to the knife.
basically.
One of those cosmic bonds that kind of like midnight.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Alright, so anyway, Serena,
Yes.
would you like to
try and use the wand?
I would like.
All right.
Alright,
Roll
for the Constitution and Wisdom.
Roll for Constitution.
And Wisdom.
Chill.
It helps to use this.
Oh, thank you.
My
glasses case.
You shush.
Anyway,
Roll for your Constitution and Wisdom.
14.
14 for your Constitution.
You know when it starts getting yes.
And now for your
Wisdom.
7.
Okay.
Okay,
So
with this combined,
you had a 14.
you had a 14 and a 7.
That
right?
would be 21.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So you do.
So you do
but
fine, but
as
as
you
you swish and flick,
nothing comes out.
nothing comes out.
No magic.
No magic.
You keep
You
trying.
keep trying over and over for something to come out because
You're magically
inclined.
inclined.
Why isn't
it
it reacting
or even
putting out any sort of magic?
I look at a notion to Warren and I say, I think this is yours.
Okay.
When you hold it correctly. There you go.
All right.
All right.
Orin now
has the wand. Would you like to try to use it?
Yeah.
All right. You know
All right.
what to roll.
You know what to roll.
Constitution.
Your Constitution and Wisdom.
15.
For your
18,
your-
and then my wisdom plus nothing. 11.
All right.
All right.
Well, that's actually.
Well, that's actually still a good roll because it's both of those
Yeah.
combined.
Was it 26?
26.
That's
26,
just
I guess, yeah.
11 plus 0 is 11.
No, wisdom,
No, wisdom and
Constitution
constitution combined
It's
together.
18 because it's plus 3.
Yeah. So you
So
try
you
and
try
cast
and cast
like anything.
like anything.
Nothing comes out.
Nothing comes out.
Nothing is coming
Nothing
out.
is
at all.
coming out at
Still
all, but you
feel the
still
magic
feel
that's
the
in it.
magic that's in it.
Your fire.
Your fire rune, an
on
ice
your hand.
rune on your hand.
The Roman
The
numeral.
Roman numeral
changes
changes to a 0.
to meaning
Meaning,
the wand's out of use.
the wand's out of use.
That's it.
That's it.
No one can cast.
No one can
anything
cast
that's out of
anything because
use.
it's out of juice.
You can.
You can replenish it
by
by
going
somewhere where it's warm and
at the same
cold
time.
at the same time.
I talk to Lauren and I say, let's hang on to this. Sure, it'll be of use somewhere.
Let's go back to room 205.
Yeah. Hand that one to me. I will hang on for safety.
Actually, first, let's go visit Sophie. Then we will go back to room 205 and find her there.
I placed the knives in a very concealed place so that I could
The knife.
even if
The
it
wand.
can have the effect.
Okay.
Wand.
Okay.
It's a wand.
It's a wand.
Yeah,
what you
but
have.
What you
I
have.
conceal it
Okay.
for safety.
Okay.
You
Put in your wizard robe. You like.
Or I could just like
Why do you think rogues like robes?
Because they're cool.
Because they're cool.
Anyway,
Anyway,
you guys
you
then
guys then
room.
leave that room.
Once when
You once when you come out,
the
entire hospital is now warm. It's no longer cold
bed
at all.
at all.
No, I see.
No, I see.
You're up the
The entire
hallway
where you guys are, where it was dark, is now lit up pristinely
and
is no longer cold.
actually
It's actually
basic room temperature.
basic room temperature now.
Everyone's there. Plan. Let's go see Sophie.
You don't want to check room 205?
Well, if this is how it is here, it's definitely not going to be hot, warm, and cold or at the same time.
First priority was always the kids.
Okay.
Make sure
Okay.
they're okay. 'cause they
Alright.
can't have the
Alright.
babies.
Alrighty then.
Alrighty then, you guys can always come back to the hospital.
Yeah, let's go.
Anyway.
Hurry.
Anyway,
you
you guys
leave the
hospital,
hospital,
say goodbye to the doctor that you said hi to from room
Wait, I
205.
thought he was
And
just.
No, that was
no, that was the old man.
Oh, right. Continue.
So
So you say goodbye to the doctor and the receptionist Jessica.
She says,
She says, "Hope to see you again."
Well, like as a
As a
not-
visitor, not
Yeah.
okay.
So you guys
So you guys leave,
and now
once when you come out,
the population is
population is back.
back. It's
Everyone's
healed.
healed now.
Everyone is
Everyone is back to normal.
Everyone that
Everyone-
died.
that-
everyone-
died
that-
or what?
the town
The town population
is
is back to 300.
no,
338.
not 38.
Not 38, 48.
Well, I guess some counties.
Yeah, two people
Yeah, 2 people
are still not back.
not back yet.
The town is
The town is bustling. Everyone is happy now. You see them just chilling, like, saying, "Oh, I can't believe you're back. Whoa." Something like that. They're happy.
I'm weirded out by it, but Minna's like, but they're a little,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
notice that
you guys
then try and find Sophie. Roll for a perception check on both of you.
18.
All right. Well, at least Orin.
At least
knows
Orin knows.
At least
At
Orin
least Orin
can
can see
where
Sophie is.
Sophie
Sophie
is just
is just chilling
in front of the general
in front of the general store,
just waiting.
just waiting. Just waiting.
Follow me. And I start walking towards her.
Right.
You make it to
You make it to Sophie,
and
she sees you both. She lightens up. She says,
She lightens
she
up.
lightens up,
Like,
she gets
happy to see you
happy to
guys.
see you guys.
She comes up to you.
She comes up to you and says,
Have you guys seen
"Have you guys seen my parents? I haven't seen them yet."
We saw them in the hospital. I saw them. They were doing all right.
Uh-huh.
Your mom was doing really well. She was sitting up. She talked with us. Fucking hate you.
What?
We all do this. How do I say this, kid? Your dad's frozen. He's a nice.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? My dad's right there.
The
The dad comes out of the general store.
Oh,
Wait, I
I
thought you
guess
said
it's
you
not.
hadn't seen your dad yet.
Well,
either.
I guess you're not at school anymore. That's wonderful.
Well,
Well, I wouldn't say that.
for the dad.
For the dad, at least.
Oh, I
um,
say it anywhere, and he looks confused.
Well, he looks
Well,
at
he
both
looks
of you
at both of
says,
you and says,
"Who are you?
"Who are you?
talking
And
to
why are
my
you
daughter?"
talking to my daughter? Because he hasn't met you guys yet. The only person that has is the mom."
She's the one who asked to check up on you.
I do apologize, sir. When we came back to town, we noticed that quite a few people were in the new hospital that was built. She asked us to go in there and check on you guys. And to come back and let her know exactly how you guys are doing. Glad to see that you were doing better.
Sophie's dad
looks at you perplexed.
What new hospital?
What new hospital?
Look around the hospital's gone.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
They
They can't see the hospital, but you can.
Both of you.
Both of you can.
Would you like to roll?
Would you like to roll a perception check
Yes.
on
on the hospital?
7.
Okay.
Okay.
20.
Perfect.
You both
see the hospital. But Oren, you
don't
see anything out of the ordinary. However, Serena, you see invisibility runes
all
around the
I
hospital.
go to investigate Menda.
You look at these
invisibility runes, and apparently, anyone who stayed in the hospital more than a day cannot see the hospital anymore.
I simply told the father, I do apologize. I must be mistaken. Have yourself a
And he looks at you and says, "Okay, come on, Sophie, let's head home." Hey, Dad. They both leave and head home.
While we head into the direction I guide the way, since he cannot see.
Well,
No, you guys both can see the hospital.
oh,
Everyone
no,
else that was
the thing that you told me to look at. What was it?
the
Hold up.
invisibility
Hold up.
roads that I can't see, but
Yes.
Okay.
I investigated those.
I already told you that
if
basically
you haven't been
the-
there for more than a day, you can still see the hospital. If you've been there for more than a day, you can't. You don't.
I tell that to Oren to help have a better understanding, and we check out the whole town to make sure everybody's safe.
okay. You roll a perception check.
4.
I got sorry. I really needed that.
Okay.
Okay.
I got us 9.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay, perfect.
Um.
You guys both look around. You could still, even though it was a bad roll, you could still see everyone's chilling.
Everyone's chilling.
Everyone's everyone that was in the hospital that was afflicted with that weird hypothermia epidemic that happened for that town. Everyone that was in that hospital has no memory of ever getting that affliction
or
being in the hospital. They also cannot see the hospital because they've been in that hospital for more than a day. Everyone else, though, that hasn't been in the hospital can see the hospital just fine.
I think everything's all well.
Would you guys like to travel back into the hospital to room 205
or
trek into the
nearby forest?
I honestly think we should leave at least one safe item that has restored the town at the mayor's office.
There is no mayor's office.
We can't have a town without a mayor.
Sure you can.
You
You
know-
have a law.
Yeah, you can.
Well, then who's the head guy? Is there a head guy?
Nope.
But who can we trust the most?
Yes.
I bet you so.
Well, Sophie and her dad are gone.
They went home?
Yeah, they went home.
Yeah, they went home. They're no longer there.
Well, they're no longer.
Well, they're
I guess
no
we
longer-
hang on to it.
Yeah, you guys.
Can hang on to it.
What
What would you guys like to do? Go back to the hospital to room 205 to talk to Sophie's mom,
or
or travel into the frozen
Wait,
forest.
so if her dad went home, why would Sophie's mom still be there?
I never said she was there.
You just said it.
No, travel back to, because you guys didn't go into room 205. You guys said you wanted
You
to.
said just now that her mom was in 205.
Yes.
I did.
To see if her mother is still in 205.
Oh, okay.
In general,
In general, yeah, like to see if her
So we
mom
go
is
back-
there.
You guys, okay.
You guys, okay. You guys travel back into room 205.
You say hi.
You say hi to Jessica again. She tells you. She asks you. Who are you visiting today?
You have
Huh?
a ride? You have a ride?
I will figure it out.
Okay. You're not too far from me, right?
Like maybe a 2-hour walk, 2-hour walk.
Well, that's not bad. I mean, I can let you borrow my bike.
Trust me. it's good.
Now he'll use.
No,
I
he'll
just
use
forgot the
teleportation.
time where I lost your antique one.
Mhm.
I still feel guilty about that.
Eh.
But that bike's
Eh.
not good for me. It's too restricting. I mean, one of those not
Electric.
Electric.
Electric bikes.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway.
Anyway.
You guys travel back into the hospital. You say hello to Jessica again.
Jessica,
She
hello.
She asks you, who are you visiting today?
Room 205.
She says.
Okay. Like I've said to you before, it is down the hall.
Drop down the hall.
You go down the hall to room 205. The door is still closed because you guys closed it. What do you guys do?
We go inside the room.
Without a knock?
Oh yeah.
Common
No.
courtesy.
Common courtesy, honey.
Hello, is anybody home?
It
It is still quiet.
We enter the room.
Alright.
All right. Make a
perception.
perception check, both of
Give me
you.
a sec. 7?
So, I was about to say, I thought that was a 1.
No, it was definitely. I know the difference. 14.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys both
go in
and you see this room.
room.
For some reason, it's still
ice cold.
just that room.
alone.
You then look over
to the far bed.
Sophie's dad is not in the bed,
obviously.
You look in the
other bed.
The mom
is still there.
not laying down,
but up like this.
frozen.
Frozen. Solid.
Oh shit. I tell Orin we need to pull the knife out and unsheath it.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you do so?
Do you do so?
Yes.
Alright.
You unsheath the knife.
Nothing.
Nothing happens.
Oh dear.
But you do
But you do see one other thing.
a notebook
A notebook
that the mom is
that the mom is holding.
Could you hand it to me?
There's nothing written on it.
Oh, there's something written on it. Then
Well,
Well, not
no, the note.
reality.
reality isn't written.
And
And
I haven't written anything.
I haven't written anything
No,
on it
you
yet.
don't need to write. Just leave it as a prop.
No, I was gonna.
No,
write.
I was gonna write on it. That's what I meant.
Whatever. Give me a notebook in general. Just like any.
Well, no, I'm gonna.
Well, no, I'm gonna hand this to you when I'm done writing.
I go over to investigate the notebook.
All right.
All right. Feel free to investigate.
Good roll.
Good roll.
6.
So.
In the notebook.
Sorry.
Sorry.
You're writing, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Take your time.
Hang on, yeah, take your time. We can use some Zen modes. Something to drink. Gatorade mix you can make. There's cups. There's cups. If not, I can't remember if we have any cups.
We don't.
We don't.
We don't have any cups out.
No.
Oh, you found the lemon.
Yes. Yes. Is that not,
You know what?
Is that not
Huh?
what you meant?
No, you can. What?
Is this not what you meant? Is this not
That's
what
not
you
what
meant?
I meant, but I mean, if there's still some left, you can have. But the Gatorade right there, right? Yep.
With
That is for punch. And just wash out the cup. Just wash out the cup that's right there. I use it for my coffee. But it just washes. How many viewers we got right now?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Can't see.
I can't see them.
What? You pay. Do I have to go to the website to check for myself?
Why
I
not?
take that as a yes.
Why not?
Nick.
All right.
No way.
Alright.
Nick.
When you're ready, I can.
When you're ready, I can give you the
Sorry.
notebook now.
Yeah.
Sorry it took me a bit. I just didn't write this ahead of time. I probably should.
It's Twitch, right?
Yeah, it's Twitch.
Yeah, it's Twitch.
Alright, wait, let me check here.
I mean, I don't know if there's
I mean, I don't know if there's anyone on there right now, but
Well, I want to at least check and see if we got any comments.
No, we don't. The only
no,
one
we
had
don't.
was
The only one we
Jakku.
had was Jakku for a little bit.
Anyway,
Anyway, it doesn't show you since you're joining in late.
Oh,
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway,
never mind, I won't.
Let me know when you're ready.
let me know when you're ready.
I'm waiting on Scarlet
I'm-
doll
I'm-
over there.
Yeah, Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
Pablo Picasso.
Pablo Picasso.
Bum, 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 bum.
I love the flaws that you put on yours. It says doesn't shut up. Oh, you're sitting on a die. Don't get up in. Oh my god. I know you like anal, but not that one.
All right, you guys ready now? Okay. So you said you were gonna look at the thing. I can come up and give it to you. So on the notebook, would you like to read it?
Whoa, that's cool.
Would you like to tell Serena what it says?
Or can you not read it? If you can't read it, I have good perception, right?
Well, you guys both can read it because it's written in common.
You'll get it.
I'm reading it. I'm just going, oh, fuck.
It come for us all. Save Sophie. He is not what
Seems.
Trust no
one.
one. I tell Orin we have to get Sophie immediately.
Okay. As you leave, the doctor says hello to you both. Are you here to check in on Sophie's mom? Just say yes or no.
We say yes. She's not looking.
checked.
The doctor says, "Oh, okay, good. Would you like to? You guys can leave the room now. I have to do a blood test on her. Sorry if I stuttered. That's me stuttering, not the doctor.
No, you're
No, you're good. You don't
Yeah, the doctor tells you both. I got to do a blood test, or he rebuttals. At least try to do a blood test with frozen blood somehow. I don't know how, but we're gonna somehow do it. If you're squeamish to blood or anything of the sort, I would like both of you to leave the room.
wait for what?
If
we're squeamish to blood.
Oh, I don't give a shit. I can go in there. No problem.
well, he's asking you to leave in general
Yeah.
because he has to do numerous blood tests
Oh,
and
Yeah,
other
we're
tests.
leaving the room.
Yeah, he's asking you to leave.
oh, I respect that. We both leave and we rush to Sophie.
Okay.
We rush outside.
We rush outside to get to Sophie.
The secretary says goodbye to you both, and you guys leave the hospital. You go back.
Hang on.
You go back out and you leave the hospital, and everyone in the main town is gone, mainly because it's nighttime now, and everyone's most likely asleep. As you guys are trekking through the only place that is currently open is obviously the black market. Everyone in the black market has not been affected by that frozen stuff, by the way, because they have a barrier in their little area that prevents anything from
The
coming.
barrier in their area.
Yes. Anyway,
Country.
Anyway, as you guys are trekking through, you hear the pitter patter of shoes in the snow. You hear them, they're just faint, then they're like rapidly approaching you.
Cheese and rice, man.
Roll a perception check, both of you.
Whoops. Hang on. I need to roll.
What is it? 4? Okay.
13.
Alright. Running No, you hear it, but like you'll see. Your roll is actually pretty good, actually. If it was anything lower than a 3, you would not have been able to get anything.
At least there's a chance.
Yeah, you got a chance. Anyway, running towards you is Sophie. She seems distressed. She's scared. She ran not towards you in general. She just is running. She runs into Orin and falls on the floor because she, ran into you.
It's everything always about Orin.
Pretty much,
It's all about Orin.
she is knocked on the floor and just says this, "Ow!" She then looks up at you and says this in a frantic, "Help! I don't know what to do. I don't know what's to come over him."
We tell Sophie to go to 205 and stick with your mom, and then we go and go.
No. No.
No.
I
Is the
that
inn
wouldn't.
open?
Huh?
Is the inn open?
No. The inn is not open.
Then
I will-
I'll protect Sophie, and I tell Orin to go ahead,
All right.
and I follow slowly because Sophie's scared.
Yeah.
And I have Sophie pet Minna and stuff for the moment.
For visual. You'll see in a second.
Ooh, cool.
All right. As Sophie is scared, do you guys ask her anything or no?
Well, it's
What
only gonna
exactly
be me
is
there because he goes ahead.
Do you go ahead, or do you stay with Sophie?
Well, she is complaining about her father, so.
So you gotta go check on the dad.
Yeah.
You can check on the dad. I got Minna. Minna is full of charisma. She cheers up the child.
Well, good thing you don't really have to go far.
Should I roll?
Cut.
Should I roll for comfort points for Minna?
No, because Minna's already doing it anyway. You know Minna.
Oh. Okay.
So anyway, you don't really have to go far anyway. Orin, you make 2 steps away from Sophie and Serena and Midna. And all you hear from off in the distance in the still darkness where the residential area is snow crunching. Like someone slow walking, basically. And all you hear is this. Off in the distance. "Sophie, come to Daddy, darling. Dinner's almost ready."
I grabbed the pencil of my short sword.
Okay.
I'm trying to get Sophie and I to a safe place, and Minna sticks at your side to
Okay.
help you fight.
And make a perception check, Orin, specifically.
6.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm gonna give
And
you
then you make a sleight of hand to bring Sophie with you away from where Orin and
Oh,
Minna.
so safety.
Yes, basically, roughly. Yes.
Let's say you roll.
Yep.
17.
Perfect. You, what were your spells again? I know you have something with illusions.
Oh, thanks. No, I hadn't really felt so.
Yeah, I know you have something with illusions. That's all I remember.
Honey, take a look. Dinner book. Where's it again?
It's in your spells list.
Spells list. I don't see it.
Attacks and spell cast.
Yeah, help me find it. This words
I'll
are
have
so
to-
tiny.
I know. I'll have to.
Even with my glasses, are hard to see. They keep
You
crossing.
can
my head.
bring your health points back.
The 10.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Alright, let's see. Here you go. Alright, let's see.
Question is, how the fuck did it get stuck sideways in the hallway?
Magic.
What the fuck are you wearing, dude? Oh yeah, he's going to space.
Oh, that's something like the ground. That's throat. Continue. Drill through the ground to like make cities, I think.
It's a little more difficult with this on. Yeah, there's our boy.
There it is. Minor illusion. I got it for you. Minor illusion.
Minor illusion. Okay.
Alright.
So we hide.
Yes, using minor illusion. You
Just
cast the illusion from behind Orin. It was your intelligence for your magic.
So I roll for it.
Yeah, roll for your intelligence. I believe it was intelligence.
20.
Okay, cool. With this illusionary minor illusion for you and Sophie, you disguise yourselves basically as just another passerby of the town.
Yeah.
Just like two people passing by behind Orin and Midna. Orin, from the darkness, because you don't see anything just yet, you see a knife coming straight for you. Right? A big knife. Roll for a. What would it be? Dexterity?
Anything that
uh,
rolls accuracy.
Well, no, not accuracy. It's like dodge, reflex. That's the word.
Reflex.
Roll for a reflex.
Do you know what the thing is?
Okay.
Bullet.
Bullet?
Yeah, bullet.
Bullet.
No, my bullet.
Oh.
Because it hold the dab stuff. It's a dab
My
stuff.
bullet from my Valentine.
It's a dab.
Let me roll this.
All right.
And it's a dex roll, right? That would bring the total up to 9. Check the box.
So you got what now?
It's a dex roll, right?
No, reflex.
Well, I got a 6.
Okay. So it's fine still. So the knife is coming straight for you, and it just misses you, and it gets stuck in the general store wall. That's outside. Nice. It's just stuck, and it makes that little like yeah, that. But it's not stuck in there for long. You see a magic hand go about it and pull it out, and it comes back to whoever threw it. Roll a perception.
Yours?
E.
Why was it?
Sorry, John.
It isn't 3.
Okay. Well, it's fine. He's close enough to you anyway. So in front of you. Oops. In front of you, you see this. The knife comes back to Sophie's dad.
Losing everything.
And he's just like this.
Let me know if you see.
Crunching through the snow with the knife in his hand. Just like this. He's crunching through the snow
What?
and it sees you and asks you, have you seen his daughter? What would you say?
I have not.
Roll a deception check.
You're using the. Ooh, nice. 17.
17. Plus 2 to that because I have proficiency.
19.
Okay. So 19.
Not bad.
Not bad. You, after saying no, you have not seen her at all. You successfully deceived this man. He then turns back around towards the residential area, calling for Sophie, basically, with the knife in hand. Would you like to roll a perception check on the knife before he walks away? Yes. Roll a perception check.
That actually makes it to a 20.
Oh, sick. You notice on this knife, it is covered in blood. You also notice on him, he is covered in blood. Whose blood? But, as he walks away into the night, back to the residential area, you hear a gut-wrenching scream. Someone is being hurt or murdered. What do? Do you go to try to aid that person? Or do you stay with Sophie and Saria? Because you never know. It could be something else going at play there.
I also have high luck, if anything. I can't remember what it was. Or stat I was for there.
Remembering the note in my pocket and what it read.
Mm-hmm.
A knowing that something a little bit more prevalent could be happening outside of the town, essentially, because of the note, I go back
Uh-huh.
to Sophie and Serena.
Yeah, they're just directly behind you. They
Yeah.
they just cast an illusionary thing.
And I tell them, we're going in the black market for a little bit. Sophie, we're gonna find somebody to watch you for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
We will be back. But yeah, it's still the black market.
We
All right.
Like men don't watch Sophie.
True, but it's better to have somebody that isn't. Because remember, the Notebook.
Well, we enter the black market, and especially because of the warding that it already has,
Mm-hmm.
feels like it would be a little bit of a safer place, at least than just out of town.
You notice in the market, black market, not regular one. You notice in the black market, there's only one person. All the other stalls are empty. Not because they're asleep; they're just not there. You notice. Hold on. You notice the one stall that remains reads as follows, like the sign. It says Harry's unusual wares.
Harry wears. Makes it sound like it's his underwear.
Uh-huh.
Specifically, I walk up
Mm-hmm.
and give introductions. Hello. A few questions for you. For one, what do you like? You sell odd wares, correct?
Yes, I do.
How trusting are you?
Depends on the coin.
We have like $8.
Well, we have 4 gold each and 10 silver each.
Oh. Probably just give all the money to him. Anything to protect our kid. We can always find more money.
If I offer you the money that I have, the coin I have on me, would you be willing to watch someone for us till we come back?
He then rebuttals. I may be the only one left in the black market, but I am no babysitter.
Ooh, intimidation would be coming to play here.
You can roll intimidation if you see fit.
I would love to. I want to speak for myself first.
Go ahead.
10.
Hold on.
Wait, do I have
Intimidation, that would be a 17.
17?
Perfect. All right.
Alright, let me see.
Go ahead.
Listen here, Angel. There's just gonna be more threats around here than just your hide. So how about you fucking scurry down there and protect that kid while we go kick this fucker's ass?
Okay.
Your life or everyone's. Can take yours fast.
He then rebuttals to you. Your intimidation failed.
What?
Even though,
It was 17.
yes, but it still failed. It's the black market, honey.
They don't care. If they die, they die. They just try and live for the time.
Yep. Like I've said to you, miss, I am no babysitter. Plus, I think it'd be wise y'all leave now. And then he points directly behind you.
First of all, yes, we have money. What do you have in your shop so we can stock up at least?
He then says it quickly. I have exactly 2 health potions and 3 mana potions. I also have an invisibility cloak.
Say, I buy the potions, you buy the cloak. But how much is it?
You gotta ask him. He just told you what he has. He didn't tell you what the price was.
Ask him what
Price.
the price.
The cloak is exactly 2 gold.
And the HP potions.
They are exactly 5 silver each.
I buy the whole lot.
She buys the health potions. Here's 2 gold for the cloak.
Okay. Now,
I like to have less money on me.
makes sense. Alright. You then as you get your items, hi Saban. As you get your as you get the items for you, you then well, first of all, who are you going to give the cloak to? Good choice.
See?
Oh, you're hiding in VC? Oh, well, I can't hear you. I don't have my headphones on. Anyway, so, you give the cloak to Sophie. The thing is, it's on her, it's just not activating. Mainly because she is still too scared. Because you probably should have turned around first. Because she's still facing where the guy in the black market is pointing.
Oh, you know what? Let's let Minna take the helm on this one. Should we roll for persuasion? Like everything's gonna be okay?
Well,
But she meows and being cute.
well, I would say get to
Cuteness roll?
I would say get to a safe distance because you guys still haven't turned around yet.
Yeah, immediately after I put the cloak on Sophie and turn.
Okay, as you turn around,
Can at least keep it warm.
as you turn around, you now see Sophie's dad again, no longer with a knife, but with an axe that is covered in blood, and you notice on the axe is a severed head. He is about 10 meters from you. Like, he's not too close, but you could see him. He's not at the black market yet, is what I'm saying. He can see Sophie, though. So he is starting to pick up a little bit of speed. You now have a quick time event of...
QTEs.
Yep. You now have a quick time event of... I'm rolling for it right now. Of exactly 20 seconds. What do you... what?
I draw my sword short sword.
Okay, well, you don't have a piece of paper, so you can't draw it. I get what you mean, though.
Can I
But as I draw and as I do so, I tell you, get her out of here.
Aw, I wanted to use Eldritch Dress from the guy.
Okay.
Oh, I get her.
You and Sophie and Midna leave Orin to fight off Sophie's dad. As they are running away, Sophie says, "Please don't hurt him. At least not too much." Like, basically, don't kill him is what she's saying.
I tell him, you may have no choice. Just get used to this, alright? Minna says,
And reply to Sophie, but not loud enough for her to hear it anyway, just wait maybe myself.
Huh?
I can only do what I can.
Okay. Midna, Serena, and Sophie are now far away. They now... Sorry, I lost my train of thought. While they're gone, you quickly reflex.
I love the flaws
Alright.
that you put on yours.
Okay.
It says doesn't shut up.
Where's that an
Oh, you're
acrobatics?
sitting on a dial.
No, it's just a reflex.
Get up.
Alright,
get
now
up.
make a sleight of hand.
I know you like anal, but not that one.
Shush.
No.
You guys ready now?
Yes.
Okay. So you said you were gonna.
3.
3? Okay.
5 plus 3 is
Okay.
6.
Okay, perfect.
Or is that
You-
acrobatics?
No,
See,
it's a reflex. All right.
Sophie's dad throw the axe at you. You try to catch it, but you just nudge it enough to where it doesn't hit you.
3.
Because you were trying to be cool
Okay.
to catch the fucking axe. And it's like one of those, it's not like a regular,
You.
like, hatchet. Yeah.
Just a fire.
Sophie's
Yes.
dad.
It's
throw the
more or less
axe.
just like a regular, like, fire axe, basically.
You try to
Wood
catch
chopping
it,
axe, basically.
But you just nudge it enough where it doesn't.
Sorry, there was an at.
You're good.
Anyway,
Because you
yep.
were trying to be cool
Anyway.
to catch the fucking axe.
The,
It's like one of those, it's not like a regular.
Battle axe.
the axe then just buries itself
It's more or less
into
just
the
like a
ground,
regular
like,
fire axe.
up like this with a handle.
Wood
Yeah.
chopping axe, basically.
Yeah,
Um,
it's in the ground, basically.
You're good.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Anyway.
It's like like that. Exactly.
The
But
You then turn to Sophie's dad. He's running towards you.
the axe then just buries itself
Okay.
into the ground.
What
by
do you do?
like
With a
this.
drunken sailor or like
Yeah.
warden?
We should
Yeah,
have a place
it's in the
to do
ground,
this,
basically.
John.
I draw
Yeah,
my
you know what I
sword
mean.
and
Like that.
swing at him, not with the blade, but rather with the butt. Of
You
the,
then turn to
The hilt.
Sophie's dad.
the
He's
hilt of the
running
sword
towards you.
towards the side of his head.
Okay. Roll for a sleight of
What
hand.
do you do? With a drunken sailor or
Nine.
we should have
Perfect.
a place to do these.
You hit him. It
I
staggers
draw
him.
my
It doesn't knock
sword
him out. It
And
staggers him.
swing at him, not with the blade, but
It
rather
staggers
with
him
the butt of
enough to where he
with the
you
hilt
know
of the sword
walks
towards
backwards, almost falling.
the side of his head.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Roll
Like the
for
drunken
sleight-
type of shit.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yep. Yep.
Good. I got
Nine.
good balance.
Perfect.
Yes, it's
You
the one
hit
who
him.
crashed
It
the
staggers
place.
him. It doesn't knock him out. It staggers him.
Broken down.
It staggers him
Mm-hmm.
enough to where he then
Anyway,
walks backwards, almost falling.
so
Yeah, you know it.
now
Like the drunk.
it is Sophie's dad's turn.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, look at
After you stagger him.
Good. I got good balance.
Let's see.
Yeah, so it's the one who crashed.
Here we go.
Place.
Finish. Broken down.
The axe that is in the ground now comes back to him. Make a
Anyway,
reflex.
So now it is
11.
Sophie's dad.
11. Got you. So
After you stab.
you dodge just enough before the butt of the axe hits you, and it gets back into Sophie's dad's hands, and he then
axe
runs back
that
at you
is
with the
in
axe
ground
ready
now
to
comes
swing.
back to him. Make a reflex.
Let's see. Do a quick reflex.
11.
11. Gotcha.
Mhm.
So you dodge
2.
just enough before
Alright,
the butt of
let's
the
see.
axe hits you, and it gets back into Sophie's dad's hands, and he then runs back.
Does a
at you with
3
the axe
hit you?
ready to swing.
Yep.
Let's do a
Okay.
quick reflex.
He gets the axe, all right, and tries to hit you. It hits you,
2.
but it
All right.
grazes
let's
you
see.
more like it like hits you, but like not.
It rips.
Does a
some-
3 hit you?
Yes, it rips some of your cloak
Armor
and
class?
just barely
Oh,
grazes your
okay,
skin.
14.
Like you know, like a paper cut.
Yeah.
It gives you a paper cut.
He gets the axe, all right,
Sharp
and
as
tries to
that
hit you. It hits you.
All right, so
Grazes you.
he misses, and
it hits you, but like
it is now he's getting ready to
rips
hit you again.
Some of my cloak.
yes, it rips some of your cloak and just
Make a-
barely grazes your skin.
Make
You know what
a
paper cut?
Yeah.
It gives you a paper.
reflex.
Fucking sharp as that axe.
All right.
Perfect.
So
All
he
right, what
misses
do you
and
use to
is now
attack
he's
him? Your
getting
sword again,
ready
like the
to hit you.
hilt of it.
Found it.
All right, got you.
Found it, look, I found it.
Roll for strength.
Make
It was
a,
underneath all my shit.
make a
That'll be 14.
reflex.
Sick. He comes at you. With that reflex save, you
15.
dodge his swing
Perfect.
and just
All right.
get
what do
a
you
perfect
use
shot
to,
at hitting him in the head
attack
with
him?
the
Sword again?
hilt of the
Like,
sword.
the hilt of it.
The hilt of the sword.
All right, gotcha.
With this,
Roll for
let's
strength.
see real quick. All right,
That'll be 14.
Sick.
he gets hit.
He comes
but-
at you.
He
With
gets
that
hit,
reflex
but
save,
just
you
before he
dodge,
falls,
swing,
he just says this.
Just get a perfect
So,
shot at
the-
him in the head.
Then is
with
on the ground,
hilt
knocked
of the
out.
sword. With this,
Now what do you
let's
do?
see real quick. All right,
I turn to the vendor.
he gets hit,
and say,
but he gets hit. but just
Well,
before
it
he
doesn't
falls,
matter. He's gone.
He just says this.
He left a while ago.
ah, never mind then.
Then you look stupid, dude.
It's
Yeah,
on
you
the
look
ground.
stupid.
Have a good
I hate the sun for where my
I'm
go.
gonna go follow them.
Now
I hate the sun where my girlfriend is. It's like she's barely visible.
I turn to the vendor
I'm a
and I say, have a good evening.
well, it doesn't matter.
It's
He's
mainly
gone.
because of how
He left a
bright
while
it
ago.
is.
Ah, never mind then.
Then you look stupid doing it.
He looks stupid.
Have a good
Eh, it's whatever.
I hate the
Anyway.
sun for where.
I'm
Um,
gonna go follow them. Running after.
I hate the sun where my girlfriend is. It's like she's
Alright,
barely.
You
visible.
catch up to all three of them.
I'm a Houdini.
Sophie is
I'm on
relieved
the
that you're
spectral
okay.
plane.
It's mainly because of how bright. it is.
She then says, "What happened to my dad? You didn't kill him, did you?"
Yeah.
T-shirt.
Anyway.
She gives
I
a
go
sigh of
running
relief
After, Serena and Sophie.
and says, "I don't know what came over him.
catch up to
After
all
we got
three.
home, He was.
Sophie is.
Well, when we got home, he was
relieved that
himself. He
you're
was making me my favorite dish.
She
well,
then
my
said,
favorite
"What happened
food,
to my dad?
spaghetti."
You didn't kill him, did you?
He
He's.
might have a concussion, but he should
Yes.
be fine.
He was
She
making
is
my
sigh
favorite.
relief
Hold up my knife, and I thought
and
you
says,
read it
"I don't know
as
what came over
spaghetti.
him after
No.
he got
It
home."
doesn't say that. It says
It was-
my name.
Well, when he
Anyway.
got home, he was himself. He was making me my favorite
What's
dish.
up? Oh.
Well, my favorite food, spaghetti.
Oh. Okay. That's fine.
You should
So
say
yeah,
spaghetti.
Sophie.
He was making my Sophie side.
Oh, I hold up my knife, and I thought you read it as spaghetti.
No.
It doesn't say that.
Sophie
It says
sighs in relief.
Anyway.
Happy that. Or that's not dead.
Oh, he has for snack acid.
Oh, okay, that's fine. So yeah, Sophie.
Making corn dogs. I got.
Sophie side.
Oh.
Has anyone?
No.
No.
Fuck you.
Maybe two.
No.
Sophie side in relief.
Not the onions.
Happy that.
It says one corn dog.
Oh, they have.
How many
it.
did you
That's how you have it.
6.
That's better.
So yeah, we're perfect.
I'm making one more.
Two for you, two for me, one
Oh,
for
can I have one?
No.
Or two?
Fuck you.
or
Maybe two?
Wait,
I'll
two
just
for
make them
me.
all.
Corn dogs?
Since there's only 6, because
Not
we have
that many.
chicken nuggets in there.
I said one corn dog. I did the math wrong.
It's fine.
How many is
Oh, wow.
there?
How long should I put these?
6.
So yeah, perfect.
Trying to read.
Two for you, two for me, one for
Oh, I'm trying to read. I can't
Or
read.
wait,
Too small.
two
I'll just make them
three.
all. Since there's only 6. Because we have chicken nuggets.
Okay, I did the math wrong.
That's fine. How long should I fucking put these?
Put 'em in for how you see fit, Lord.
I'm trying. Found it.
The bean.
Please.
Happy the bean. She's been captured.
I'm trying to read. I can't.
Been captured. How do you want to? Okay. Well, while we wait for that, is there still more Mountain Dew left in the bottle?
Yeah, you can have for us.
Yay! Hand me the bottle. Hand me my health potion.
The bean.
Give me my health potion. Thank you.
I got
Anyway.
She's been captured. She's been captured.
That's better. I was actually I was getting quiet.
Well, while we wait for that,
They can barely
is there
see
still more
you,
Mountain Dew left
honey.
in the bottle?
Yeah, you can have a raspberry.
Yay! Hand me
Because
the
of the
bottle.
light.
Hand me my health potion. Give me my health potion. Thank you.
Let's
Anyway.
see. Will that help?
John, turn off lights.
No, it's the thing
That's
behind
very
them.
quiet.
I hope
Let's
this
see
is
if that makes
cute for you. Right, the parking lot was
They can barely see you.
No, your head is completely
Because of the
gone.
light.
Well,
Yes, they could barely see you.
Stuff like this.
Here, let's see.
Oh,
Or
how
just
about
like
John,
that's not helping. You have to put
No,
something
it's
on that
Thing
window.
behind you, honey.
Yeah.
let's see if that makes a difference.
I got it. Use
A
my
little bit.
No,
In the room, but not that.
your head is completely gone.
Look at my head.
I'm gone.
Yes,
Witness my
they can
head.
barely see you.
Shit, might have to put on a different hat.
That should help out with
Or
that.
just like, that's not helping. You have to put something on that window.
Yeah, I know.
I got it. Use my pillow. My body one.
Yeah, do that.
My game one.
Like up here or down here?
Look at
Just
my hand.
down. Lay it like on its side.
Wait,
There you
just
go.
make
That's
hay.
actually a lot better. Now they can.
That should help out with that.
Now they can actually see you, babe. Whoa. Anyway.
You guys couldn't see me before, but now you can see that.
Yes. All right. Now back to the matter at hand.
Like
All
up
right.
here or down here?
Just
Not back up with
down.
them.
Lay it like on its side.
Yeah, you
There
caught
go.
back
That's
up with
actually a
them.
lot better.
There we
So,
go.
okay.
Now then, I can actually see better.
Okay.
Now they
So-
can actually see you.
You
babe.
resheathed your
Whoa.
sword. I take it.
Yes.
All right. So
You couldn't see me before, but
the
Yeah. All right, now
you
back
catch
the
up to
matter.
them. You're waiting for that corn dog, aren't you?
I caught back up with
Makes
them.
sense. We have a
Yeah,
little
you
bit of
caught back
ketchup and
up
mustard
with them.
right now.
Sword still in hand because I did not cheat.
Anyway,
We're taking a break.
So,
we will in a minute.
You
Once when
resheathed
this
your
is
sword.
done, we will take a break.
Yes.
all right,
Once when I
so
say what I want to say.
Yeah,
the,
this is what I look like. This is what
you catch up to them. You're waiting for that corn dog. Right here.
Anyway, you
We have a little bit of
Oren,
ketchup and mustard.
right? Oren, you catch up with
Anyway,
Midna,
Are we taking a
Sophie,
break?
and
we will in
Serena.
a minute. Once when this is done,
And,
we will take a break.
Hell yeah.
What's her name?
Her
Say
dad's
it.
still alive.
Yeah, she's
Uh,
relieved her
yes,
dad's still
what I look
alive.
like.
Sorry,
What
we
I
got
look
busy with
like.
food.
You should shoot.
Anyway,
Anyway,
after I'm done with this, we'll go on a break.
You
Um,
Oren.
so
Oren.
Oh, do
You
want to-
catch up
you
with
catch up
Midna,
everything
Okay.
you already know.
Sophie, and
Um,
Serena.
Her dad's
And,
knocked out
uh,
in where the black market is.
She's relieved her dad's still alive.
Yeah, she's
Um,
relieved her dad's still alive. So
you
we got busy.
Can now
Anyway,
Anyway,
tell
after I'm
what
done with this,
happened
we'll-
and what you
Um,
think is going on to everybody.
so,
like you guys can speculate together, like
you
come up
catch
with
up
something.
everything you already know. Her dad's knocked out in where the black market is.
You want help out?
You
Orin is talking to
Now-
Serena, honey.
I'm sorry.
You guys are conversing
what
on what you
happened
think
and
is going
what's-
on with
what
this.
you think is going on. To everybody. Like you guys can speculate together, like come up with something.
Am I
it seems like possession.
Maybe. Anyway.
I mean,
You
it's,
guys are conversing for a
it's
bit,
not out of
and
the
then
question.
Sophie
Orin is
mentions.
talking to Serena.
Sophie then says
I'm
to
sorry,
both you.
what?
You guys are
You should go.
conversing on what you think is going on with this.
definitely
It seems like some type of possession.
Yeah. And that's when it
Naturally inclined possession at that.
It might be.
Maybe.
Why?
Anyway,
Yeah. So anyway,
you guys are
um,
conversing for a bit,
so-
and then Sophie mentions. Sophie then says to both of you,
I do.
"We should
Ten
go."
paces.
I definitely agree, Sophie. Let's bounce.
Yeah. And that's when I
And
put
I'm
Lunch
it
into like into a cave, we go to the left.
Kneel before
Why?
God.
Yeah. So anyway,
Do not arise to
Um,
meet God.
so
I read the contents of the letter, which I
Yeah.
can't remember what it is.
Anyway, you
I
guys
think
then
pieces-
make your way into the forest.
into the forest.
Alright.
Forest.
You guys make your way into the forest,
Don't
and we
drive
shall
the
leave it
left
at
Like,
that so we can
into
go on a
cave,
break.
We go to the
We shall
left.
be right back, chap.
kneel
Something
before.
I'm on fire.
sitting in the dark. inside a picture frame of you and I, and felt the clock roll back to a time when I felt alive with you, when we would spend our time close together every day. I'm staring at the place where your hand laid, asking myself, was it even real at all? Thoughts replayed in a daydream, lost in all of our memories, now only captured in still frame. Is that all that it was, or it will ever be? I'm stuck here waiting without any choice, and nothing else matters but the sound of your voice inside my mind. What happened to the days when I could call you my own? I'm fleeting away to a place I don't know. I'm trying to run away. I remember when you used to say you'd love me till the end of days. Now I know that it was all a lie. I can feel the future we would have shared fade away to nowhere. Never what it seemed. It felt just like a dream. I'm stuck here waiting without any choice, and nothing else matters but the sound of your voice inside my mind. What happened to the days when I could call you my own? I'm fleeting away to a place I don't know. I'm trying to run away. Now the colors fade from the Polaroid, but your artificial smile shines through folds in the white frame. So I'll be fine as long as you're alright. You can go on without me. I'm stuck here waiting without any choice, and nothing else matters but the sound of your voice inside
and pray above that she's not coming back to come and take away your soul and eat you up for a snack. So run away and go hide, just keep your head out of sight. The darkness is rising again, cause this is Nightmare Night. You're living in the past, so you won't last without the proper care. Royal farewell, an inanimate spell, you won't have long to prepare.
This one. Okay, I had to figure out which one was which. Alrighty, guys, welcome back. We are back from the ether, aka our food break, which was delicious.
We restored our ether, boys.
Yeah, we had corn dogs and pizza. It was nice. Anyway, all right, you guys are now in the forest, the frozen forest that the paper mentioned.
You know, like pixies.
Yeah. Anyway, you guys trek into the forest a bit more, and you find the so-called cave it mentioned.
Okay.
Do you enter the cave? Is what I'm saying.
I want to do a perception check on the cave.
Go ahead.
I'll do mine here in a sec too. I just thought I hit it. I hit a damage.
Well, that brings it up to 21.
Oh, perfect then. You do exactly what you do. Alright, so on this cave, outside, normal looking cave. Alright? Outside, like, you see nothing. No magic runes or anything. You do, however, hear something breathing inside the cave. Like, not like a... Yeah, exactly.
You want
I'm
to hit
kidding.
dabs, man? I'll refill it. Is that a yes?
Yes.
Anyway, so
My charge.
you then hit the you then like you hear the breathing off in the cave. It's not too loud, it's just loud enough for you to hear. Alright. With that bit of knowledge, do you go in the cave?
Yes. But maybe we should save time for Sophie.
Well, Sophie's going in with you. She's now a part of your party.
Oh.
Does the invisibility cloak work now, and is she just a disembodied head?
Hold
I
on.
found her with one of my daggers.
She has weapons already on her. Because you guys didn't check her, but basically, what she has currently on her possession is a sewing needle and a small kitchen knife.
Okay.
Alright.
We should probably, at least before we go into a cave, let her have rehearse like
Well,
a few seconds.
I mean, she did try to stop her dad without killing him. And so, well, by the way, to answer your question, the cloak is now working because she's now calmed down enough.
Okay, then we're good then.
The thing is about this cloak is it only activates if the it only activates, one, if you're calm and collected, and two, if you don't make a sound, like from your mouth, not.
Yeah.
So she's chilling with you guys. She's speaking with you.
Jesus Christ.
Do you want me to put less?
I think that's fine. I'm take a hit. I'm just not gonna take much for them.
No, just take one and I take the rest. I'll also put it away.
Weed blaze. Weed blaze.
We are doing dabs and smoking weed and living life, baby.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so you guys enter the cave though, right?
Yes.
Alright. You guys
My sword drawn.
Got you. You enter this cave, and the breathing you heard prior is now getting louder and louder.
Ew.
You then make it to a fork in the cave. Like, two pathways.
Yeah.
There's two pathways, one left, one right. What do you guys do?
I turn orange like Snake always goes left. Snake says always left, man. Snake's in the left.
Well, I know the note says to go left. But I also want the right to be investigated.
Okay.
So how about we split up? You take Sophie over with you, and I will go with Min. To the right. I want to just.
Before we depart, I turn to Sophie and I say, stay behind me, stay as quiet as you can.
She responds, okay. Well, she just says yes, basically. Alright, you guys split off. Which pathways are you guys taking?
I'm taking the left.
And
like
I'm
the note
taking
says.
I'm taking the right.
Okay. Oren, you and Sophie go take the path on the left. Serena, you take the path on the right. We're gonna start with Serena and see what she sees, okay?
Yep.
As you and Nina are trekking down this, cave, well, the right tunnel cave.
Well, is it too dark?
No, you guys can see just fine.
Okay.
Because the light from the entrance of the cave is giving you enough light to see.
I need to sharpen this.
So anyway, you and Minna are trekking.
It's one of those wet stones, so it needs water.
Yes.
I can't remember where I put it. It must be on the desk.
Yeah, you and Midna are trekking down the right tunnel of the cave. All right.
Yeah.
You guys are going down the right tunnel of the cave, and you then notice, by the time you make it to the end, that it's just a dead end.
Yeah.
But what you
It's
do,
on this. It looks like an oval, like a smooth oval stone.
Yes. I'm trying to make it
No, it's not. It's on the desk. It's just behind all that shit.
back here.
Anywhere. I just searched it.
all right. So as you're at the end of the
I'll
cave,
roll for you.
as you and Midna are at the end of the cave, you and Midna both notice two boxes. All right, one white, one black, obviously.
Double.
So you notice two boxes in front of you.
Here, put it on the table here.
Oh no, you have to decide on which one you want to open.
I'll open the black one.
Okay, you open the black one.
Yes.
All right. You open the black one. Now the contents in it IRL are different from what I'm gonna say. All right. You open it. That's for VR stuff, honey.
I know. I'm.
Oh, you're acting. Okay, sorry. I thought you were genuinely confused of what is in it.
No.
All right. So you look at the of what the contents inside this box are. Mina then rebuttals. I'm kidding. You open it, and inside are a couple of things. You notice inside is some medicine. You notice some medicine, a measuring tape. Well, that's close enough.
It's hey. You know what? I need props.
Yeah, I know. You notice the what's in it. You notice the measuring tape, the medicine, and you also notice a bag of rubber bands. And that's it. That's all that's in the black box.
I closed the black box and investigated the stuff.
Alright, roll for your investigation.
15.
6. Alright, which item are you going to investigate first?
I will investigate the rubber bands.
You look at these rubber bands, and they are made of the most pristine, high-quality rubber bands. Alright? You open the bag, and you're testing the elasticity. You're like, okay, these are pretty fucking sturdy fucking rubber bands. They're pretty cool. On the rubber bands,
Been tries to paw at it.
Minna paws at it for a bit, but on the rubber bands,
No, you can't have it.
on the rubber bands, you see a bit of elven text on it, ancient elven text. Roll for, what would it be? for her to comprehend the language.
Would it be not speech, language?
No, because that's not a skill.
Dexterity? So what's the one that has accuracy?
I'll just say perception, because I don't remember what it is. Just roll for perception.
Alright.
For who, Minda?
No,
No, for
for
me.
because yeah.
Because I'm reading the text.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
3.
8.
All right. You try to read this rubber band. You can make out some words. All it says is band of holding. And then the last phrase, you cannot make out what it says.
I'm dusting the band right now. So I dust the band a bit because it's dusty from it being old.
No, they're not old.
Well,
They're fine. I said pristine quality.
I'll proceed.
And plus, they've been in a bag.
Oh, right. Never mind.
Anyway, it just says band of holding. And you cannot make out what the last word is.
I need to get my eyes checked.
Alright. What do you inspect next, minus the rubber band?
I put the rubber band back with the other rubber bands
Mm-hmm.
and set that aside. And I check the measuring tape. So I roll for investigation.
Yep.
Oops. I need to reroll that. 9
Plus what? Or is
plus
it?
9 plus if we're
5.
5.
14.
Thank you. You know, you inspect this measuring tape, alright? And as you're, like, pulling it to, like, see it more, like, you know, like, read it, it gets, every time you pull it, it gets longer and longer. And it seems to have, like, no end.
Hang on, wait. I got it.
It seems to have no end. It's almost like it's infinite. That it can go.
Wait, do we have a measuring tape in the drawer?
That is my measuring tape.
No, actual measuring tape.
No. That's the measuring tape. It is. Like it's a stringy one.
If you
Okay.
want to see how to make it look like you're doing it for a while. Just gotta be smooth with it.
So as
You're
you're
pulling it slowly.
Yeah.
as you're
Sliding your fingers to the end.
as you're pulling it slowly, you're noticing that it seems to be going forever. Like it's infinite. It like as it has no end.
Numbers at the end are getting longer and bigger.
you
I test the.
I do not
I test
understand
the.
this. Don't make your reference play.
Yeah.
I test how sturdy it is.
Alright, roll for your strength then.
Oops.
Ah, that's 24.
24 is perfect then. You pull on it as hard as you can, it does not seem to break.
Which is actually true.
Yeah, don't let me pull on it with all my strength.
I'm
No.
gonna use this in case I fall from somewhere. I need to get back up.
Or if you need to
I don't
measure
mean to
something.
be offensive when I say this, but if you ask anybody with any mental disabilities, they will absolutely say it. Retard strength.
Mood.
That's what I have.
Mood. Me
Mood.
too, man.
Mood.
I had one of those special ed classes and stuff until 10th grade.
My buddy from Arkansas, Big John Higgs, he's a Special Olympic gold medalist.
Dude.
Alright. Now that you know the measuring tape and how sturdy it is and that it seems to have no end,
I folded
It's-
it up for later.
okay. What do you investigate next?
Obviously, the bank it was, but let me fold this up. I also need a minute to gather my thoughts. So I may think what I do next.
Okay. We're waiting for you. We'll go actually, while we wait for you, we'll go back to Orin and Sophie.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
As you both go down, like at the same time as Serena and Midna, you guys both go down and you see a pathway, and it's a very narrow one at that. And at the end of it, You can kind of make something out. Would you like to roll for perception?
17
Plus 5 is 22.
All right. Down this pathway, it ends obviously, but at the end you see a chest, and this chest looks like it's been through a lot. It's like all battered and torn. Some chunks of it are off, like the wood. The wood looks like it's been through a lot. And no, it does not have the Triforce on. It's just a regular chest.
I turn to Sophie and I tell her, stay here in this tunnel. Get to the side. Stay hidden.
She obliges. She says yes. And then she puts the hood of the cloak on it, staying invisible in the corner. Well, in the wall. On the wall. Next to the wall. Ooh. Anyway.
I will then travel down the narrow path towards the chest, sword still drawn, moving at half speed. Essentially.
You then hear this. Like metal creaking. From the walls. Roll for a reflex.
That is 9.
9.
9.
You, in a split second. Hello? Oh. In a split second, you see this spinning blade coming directly for you. It's like it's going to cut you in half.
Da, 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 da.
Roughly. What do you do?
I drop to the floor, letting my limbs hang off of the ledges, essentially, to keep myself as low as possible.
As you're about to do that, make another reflex. There's going to be a lot of reflexes for you.
Well, rolling the die. 4 plus.
4 plus nothing.
Oh.
So 4. You try to do that, but you get slightly grazed by another blade that is coming up from the pathway. Do you remember the note?
Oh, this thing.
Yes, but I did hand it to her,
No, you remember what it said. It said, right?
like kneel before the gods.
Yes.
So I guess it would be a reflex to get to a kneeling position.
Roughly, yes.
Five.
Okay, you try to kneel, but you kind of slip and get grazed again. You don't take any damage because it's a slight graze.
Okay. So
The blades then retract. Like they go back. Do you continue forward?
remaining in the kneeling-ish position I am, moving to a kneeling position. And then I guess I try and walk forward like that.
You can if you want, or you can legit just get up and walk. I'm just saying, you could just get up and walk.
Yeah, I know, because you have legs, John.
Got legs, John.
Okay, fine. I stand back up and I walk forward.
Or sorry,
All right.
Oren.
You walk forward, and then you hear that metal creaking again. The blades are coming at you. Make a reflex.
I knew I was right. Fucking hell. 13.
Perfect. You get back into
Yeah,
your
you're
kneeling
okay.
position, and the blades don't touch you.
Okay.
The blades then retract, and you can now move forward. If you feel like it. You don't have to. I'm just saying, you can move forward if you feel.
Remaining in the kneeling position, I shuffle forward.
As you wish. As you kneel more, the metal creaking happens again. The blades come, they do not touch you. You are now you are now just literally 10, you're literally like 10 feet away from the end of that pathway.
Yeah, I'm going to stay in the same position and move forward.
Alright. This time, the blades don't come out. Do you continue making it to the end of the pathway?
I stand up and walk to the end of the pathway.
Alright, you are now at the end of the pathway. Alright, you are now in the pathway, and you can see a chest just slightly out of reach. Alright? You are literally about 100 feet away from that chest.
Okay.
Do you continue forward?
Yes.
Alright, you continue forward. As you continue forward, you hit the ground. Well, not hit the... You walk and hit the floor of the ground. You feel it move inward. It doesn't do anything. Nothing happens. What do you do?
Inward as in it's like curving?
No, you know how in Indiana Jones, like those pressure plates?
Oh.
That.
Oh. Cool.
It's like that. What do you do?
Oh god.
You can do anything.
I step back
Mm-hmm.
to see what happens when I let go of that plate with my foot.
Alright. As you do that, the plate then moves back up in its regular position and nothing else happens.
I step over the plate.
Okay. You step over the plate and hit another button. It goes down slowly when you step on it. Nothing happens. What do you do?
Step forward.
Alright. You step forward, another button is pressed. Reflex.
7.
7?
Yes.
Okay. You get hit, you hear a mechanical something in the wall. And the floor where you were standing, well, that one part, starts to crumble.
That I just stepped on.
Yeah, that you just stepped on. With that 7, you just barely make it backwards. Because you weren't really fully on it, you were kind of like half.
Yeah.
By the way, these platforms are big, so it's a big platform that you stepped on.
Okay.
You step back onto the other one that did nothing. And it goes down as always.
Yeah.
As per usual. Anyway, what do you do?
These platforms are big, and now there's not really a point to get to the chest.
I mean,
Nice.
are you gonna at least look at them? Like the buttons you're stepping on?
Yeah, I know, I'm dumb. Oh, I'm stoked. Okay.
It's fine.
I will do a perception check on the plates.
Alright, as you wish.
11.
Sick. You notice on all these pressure plates that you can see now have letters. Do you know Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade?
Yes.
That one scene when he's spelling out like that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Jehovah, but it actually starts with an I.
Yep. So, IRL you knows that, but your character doesn't.
Yeah.
But on these letters, they don't spell, what was it, Jonah?
Jehovah.
Jehovah. It doesn't spell Jehovah. It spells out something else. There's a bunch of letters everywhere. You see an I, you see a J, you see S, you see H, you see basically almost every letter of the alphabet.
Okay.
Now, what do you do now?
Well, I've stepped on 2 plates that were safe and 1 that wasn't. So I will look at the 2 plates that I've already stepped on.
Alright. You stepped on the letter A and R.
A and R.
Yes. Sorry, I got a text. Those are the letters.
And in order that I stepped on, correct?
Hmm?
That is also the order that I stepped on, correct?
Oh wait. I said R, I meant Z.
A and Z.
An A and a Z.
In that order.
Just A and a Z. The first one was A, the second one was Z.
What are the letters directly in front of me?
The letters that are directly in front of you that you can see are. Sorry, I want to sit down now. My legs are getting tired.
You're good.
Alright, the letters that you can see in front of you are as follows. You see the letter I. You see the letter E. So on your right, you see an I. The letter I. In front of you, you see the letter B. On the right, did I say right already?
Yeah, I, B.
Okay, on the left, you see the letter E. Those are the current ones that are in front of you.
I just told Granny that you're here and I have the $10 for her.
Yeah. Okay, the only thing I can think of to do would be doing an investigation check
Mm-hmm.
to see if there's anything that says anything around me other than those letters.
Go ahead.
Wow, I didn't realize how many there are in these things. It's crazy. 12, not bad.
17.
There.
Good shit. Good shit. Alright. So, here's what it says. Alright, you ready? Here's what it says. Well, all around you, basically, minus the letters. You see on the walls and on the ceiling. On the walls, you see a bunch of what appears to be mages, like drawn mages.
Yeah.
Like cave drawing.
Yeah.
You see a bunch of cave drawings of what appears to be mages. You see them using some sort of magic. You also see you also see a bust up of a demon, and you also see on the very center of the ceiling, directly above you, a raven. Alright? And that's all that you could see. Because that's all that's there. Everything else is kind of withered away with time. So, everything else you can kind of make out, but it's really hard to decipher. Meaning the words that are next to the raven. What would you like to do with that information, basically?
That essentially does nothing for me.
Come on. How could you drop whatever the fuck you dropped?
I didn't drop it, I accidentally kicked it.
How dare you kick the child?
Anyway.
Anyway, what would you like to do with this knowledge, or just basically in general? What would you like to do? Because right now, you have letters in front of you.
Yeah. Can Sophie see any of this?
She can, yes. You can also talk to Sophie. She is now behind you because she caught up to you. She was just small enough to where the blades couldn't hit her anyway. So... she's directly behind you. She took the hood off now.
Sophie, do you know what any of this is?
She looks to you. She looks at what's around and looks at the letters. She goes, "No, I'm sorry. I've never seen any of this in my life. The only thing I can remember is my mom. She used to be a mage. She used to practice magic a lot, in our backyard. You know, like the normal stuff, meditation and whatnot. But that's all I can recall. I'm sorry."
It's quite alright.
Are you talking to Sophie?
Yes.
Or, okay, I was confused on who you were saying that to. Alright. What would you like to do? You could make wild guesses.
That's
Because
what I'm wanting. That's what I'm about to do. I'm just wanting to tell Sophie to
step back a bit.
step back a bit. Yeah.
Okay.
I will be stepping on the E to my left.
The E?
Yes.
Alright then. You tell Sophie to step back, she does, as you say. She doesn't put the hood on. She's fine. She's directly behind. Was directly behind you.
Yeah.
You step on the E, you said?
Yes.
Nothing happens. Would you like to know what other letters are around you now?
Yes.
Go ahead.
18 plus, what is it, investigation or perception?
Perception.
23.
Perfect. Alright, in front of you directly, you see the letter R. On your left, you see the letter G. On the right, you see the letter... Sorry, I forgot my alphabet for a second. Holy shit. So in front of you, you see... In the front of you, you see the letter R. On the left, you see the letter G. On the right, you see the letter P.
Why are you holding the cup upside down, John?
It's a tense situation, probably. For...
Oh no! He's sharpening my knife for me.
Oh.
I forgot about that. Porcelain's just as good as a whetstone.
Okay. Alright, well, what would you like to do? Because you're on the letter E. And...
R is in front of me, G is to my left, and to my right is P.
Yeah, and here are the letters that you currently stepped on. A, Z, E.
I step lightly onto the R.
Huh? The R?
The R.
You lightly step on the... Oh, you said lightly, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Enough to send it down, but most of my weight is still on my back foot.
Okay. You lightly step on the E.
The R.
The R. Not... Wait. Oh, yeah. E. You step on the R. Nothing happens.
You good, babe?
No, I know. I'm just saying that
Perception on the letters in front of me.
the letters that are currently in front of you...
Oh, is this sharpened?
Somewhat.
Somewhat? Yeah, I'll leave that by you.
Alright. What was your perception?
6.
6? Alright. In front of you, currently, you can see, the letter... Another letter A. You can also kind of see the letter X, but it's kind of withered away. And then, so on your left is the X. In front of you...
The A.
Yeah. And then on the right is an O.
Sounds like a lot of math for you.
I'm gonna step to the O,
The O?
just as lightly as I did with the R.
Okay. Make a reflex. Yay! You step on it. You lightly step on it. It crumbles away and you almost fall, but you catch yourself. And the only two letters that are left are the A and the X.
I'm gonna go to the A.
The A? Wait, did I say E before you hit the R?
So
I don't remember.
It's N-C-E-R.
Thank you.
Now I'm currently trying the A.
Oh, okay, thank you. Sorry, I spaced out. So you hit the A, nothing happens.
Okay. A-Z-E-R-A. Perception on the next ones.
A-Z-E-R-A.
A-Z-E.
Yeah, because you got A-Z-E-R-A.
Yes, and now the 3 in front of me.
The current 3 in front of you. Perception.
23.
Yay! Good roll. Alright, in front of you, you see the letter Y. And on the right, you see the letter T. On the left, you see the letter F.
Can I do a perception roll on the 3 letters after the T?
Sure.
$21.
Oh, nice. On these letters, they look normal. Nothing to show anything. They just look pretty pristine and normal. Like, they're pressure plates, obviously, but that's
But
it.
I just can't see the letters on them from where I'm at.
No, you can see the letters.
No, I mean like I'm wanting to. I'm thinking of stepping to the T, but I want to know the 3 letters after it,
You mean the 2?
or the 2. Yeah, whatever letters are after the T that I can step off of onto from the T.
Okay, so on the right you got a T, up front you got a Y, and on the left you got an F.
No, I get that. I'm saying like if I were to. Okay, from my position, can I see what letters lie beyond just the T?
Oh, no.
Okay,
Which letter would you like to step on?
the T.
Okay? You step on it, nothing happens.
There you go.
Perfect. Alright.
I fucking called it.
Mm-hmm.
Call that.
Alright.
Exception on the next letters.
Alright, go ahead.
7.
Okay. In front of you, you see, well, all the 3 that you see in front of you, you can kind of make out a C, or at least what you think is a C. On the left, you can kind of make out what looks to be an H or maybe a capital B. On the right, sorry, I had a hiccup. On the right.
You're good.
On the right, you can kind of see you can kind of see another what looks to be either an O or a G.
I'm gonna step to the left, the possible H or capital B.
Okay? Get ready.
Oh, that's so sad.
It does nothing. And you have now made it down the pathway.
Azarath.
Mm-hmm. Do you get the reference?
Azarath Metrion Synth.
Yay! I'm surprised you didn't get the reference with the raven up top and the
Wait,
demon.
what was the reference? I missed it.
Teen Titans.
So you didn't really describe the demon
Oh,
itself,
yeah,
and then it's an
Master
effigy
of
of a demon
Symbols.
with
I
the
remember
wizards,
that.
and then the raven, and I was like, okay.
I fucking love Raven. She's so
It
good.
is a demon name. I'm already on the A, I'm already on the Z.
Raven need to get down on me,
I was
dog.
thinking something like Azeroth.
She said,
Oh, well, I mean, you got close.
I was close. The moment that you said a T, I was like, oh, there's an H. There's an H. I know for a fact there's an H. Okay, so I've made it essentially to the platform the chest is on, right?
Yep. And Sophie is now behind you, because she followed your path. You now see the chest directly in front of you. It is literally just 1 foot away. Do you open it?
Sophie, stay back.
Sophie obliges and steps back a bit.
I reach for the chest.
Mhm.
My left hand, my right hand still holding my sword.
Mm-hmm.
And I grab the lid of the chest to open it up.
You open it. Inside is a bunch of jewels, you know, common treasure shit. But one thing that sticks out to you. Sorry if I closed it, but give me a
No,
minute.
you're good.
You notice a bottle. I know this is lube, but bear with me. Bear with me.
we don't really use
You notice this bottle, and
I need to get more.
We have more. Don't we have a small bottle?
we do, but
Let's
it's
get my own.
we do, but I don't know where it
They're
is.
not that expensive.
Anyway, you notice this bottle. All right? It looks like a regular bottle. It has some kind of liquid in it, but you don't know what. Because the clearness of it doesn't really help you with that.
Yeah.
But there are words on the front. Would you like to read them?
I will do a perception check.
That
18.
Alright. You pick up the bottle. Nice.
nice catch.
Nice catch, bro.
I was gonna drop that. When I'm stoned or tired, my reflexes are best.
Man, if only that was...
Perception is at 20.
Anyway, you read this bottle, alright? Like the front of it, the front label. And it reads as follows. I know it says something different, but bear with me.
Person.
It's personal lubricant jelly.
No,
Jelly that is personal. You use it on your personality. It makes you feel better eventually. I tell that to my girlfriend, but then she dumped me because she found out I was jerking off without her knowing.
yeah. Anyway, on this bottle, it reads as follows. Antifreeze jelly. Antifreeze jelly cures all frozen wounds, not rooms. Cures all frozen or any type of frostbite
Well, I
wounds.
mean, it can cure a frozen room if it wants to.
Caution must be administered as affliction is present, like right at the moment it was done. At the very bottom, in parentheses, please note, this is not a drink.
Aww.
Do not drink. And then at the very bottom right, it says for ages 3 and up.
Sophie, you want to drink this?
So be 7.
So it says ages 3.
Satchel. Okay, I'm gonna walk back. Wait, is perception on the rest of the cavern?
Maybe it'll be good for her if she gets sick or
Do you want anything else inside the chest?
What else is in the chest?
Minus the common jewels and everything else that's in there, you also find a metal box. Alright? Perception on the metal box I'm taking.
Yep.
Alrighty. Roll for it.
19.
Nice. Alright, on this metal box, doesn't say what it, bear with me. On the metal box, it reads, ingredients. Ingredients for medicine, or just medicine ingredients. And it's a small metal box, like this big.
I got the stream up, by the way.
Cool. It's about this, it's this metal box, and it's about this big. Do you take it with you?
I investigate it.
Do you open it then?
Yes.
Okay. I'm kidding. You open the metal box. Roll for your investigation. Yay! You open the metal box, and it has a bunch of rare herbs in it. It has the common, tulip, just the petals. It has some salt, some rock candy, and, final, a weird, strange, clear liquid that seems to be jelly.
I sent a fuck yeah.
I know, I saw it.
Okay.
With that knowledge, do you take it with you?
I close the box and I pocket it.
Alright. I'm not gonna throw it at you. It's an external hard. I don't want to break it.
Yeah, no, you don't want to break that.
I mean, I still need to fix it because there's something wrong with it. That's my old one.
What exactly is wrong with it?
Whenever I try and open it, use it, it, stops me from doing anything else. So, meaning there's a file in there that's really badly.
Yikes. I've had that before. My old things when I was in college.
Yeah.
Those little orange ones.
They were big and orange.
Anyway, you now have that metal box with you. Would you like to look into the chest even more, or just close it and leave?
I mean, I would definitely like to investigate it a little more. Give me just a second.
HP Lovecraft. Anyway.
Dude, I'm having a blast. You guys are fun.
You're welcome. My campaign, bitch. My rules.
Hey, it's my brother. Of course he's gonna do it.
Minna, where are you? You gotta participate. I don't want to hear any ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Yeah, she's probably taking another old catnip. She'll be out eventually.
Yeah,
Or she's hiding in the tunnel. I don't know which one.
maybe.
Bubby. Bubbies.
I might
Checking
have
out.
one. I might have one of these.
And what?
One of the chargers that you would need. But they're
Oh, for
also
the
like
laptop?
$20 at Walmart.
Ah,
Cheap.
that's cheap. Hell yeah.
If you could get us one of those, that'd be dope.
Yeah, that way she
Give
can
them a
actually
try.
play games.
And I can also check Discord and stuff like that and whatever the fuck. What is it? Twitch. Well, then
Yeah.
I can do that.
Okay, but anyway.
Back to the matter at hand, the chest.
Set it for.
I know, I'll do that in a minute.
Okay.
The chest is open. Would you like to look in it more?
Yes.
Alright, roll for investigation.
20.
Perfect.
Dang.
Inside it, you notice, like I said before, the gems, the coins, there's a lot of gold coins in there.
Yeah, obviously I'm gonna pocket that.
I mean, you can if you want. Well, the thing is,
Make that sound ominous.
Dun, dun, dun.
Da-da-da.
For this chest, inside it, minus the jewels and other loot that's in it, there's a bit of inscription underneath all the jewels that you can read. And it reads as follows: Chest of Holding.
Who's holding it?
And below it, it says, can shrink to be a pocket.
Cool.
Yeah, I just close the chest and grab it.
Okay.
You could probably shrink the items that you
As you grab it, it then shrinks down to where you can hold it in your hand. Like that. It is now small enough for you to hold it in your hand. You can put it in any bag that you have.
I'll just put it in my bag.
Alright, cool. That chest is now yours. Anyway, now that you got the chest, make a reflex.
17.
Ah, sick. As you pocket the chest that can shrink into your hand, you then notice in front of you a statue of some kind of dude. At first he's just like this, content face. Then he goes like this. Malicious smile, basically. He then opens his mouth and fire spews out of his mouth. With your reflex save, you dodge it completely without taking any fire damage. But you do get, your hair does get lit a little bit, but you can easily just put it out with your fingers. There you go. As that happens, the god then becomes, not the god. The statue then becomes angry. And you can almost make out that the arms are moving. All of a sudden, you feel the shakingness of the whole room. Not concrete. The wall starts to crumble and fall apart. Dexterity.
$17.
Alright. You literally pick up Sophie and start running.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
That first
You-
runs a lot as well.
You pick up the
Oh, mom, we're streaming.
Sophie. Running past all the traps that you went on. Dodging the main one, the Azarath one, the kneel before God shit. You're running. You run out
And
and
I
just.
just want to watch Teen Titans again. We do that?
Yes, we can. Wait, as you make it, you're about to make it, but you get snagged on something. Sleight of hand.
Oh, what?
Sleight of hand.
Oh.
19.
Nice.
With a sleight of hand, you reach for your sword to cut whatever you're snagged on. But just before you do, Sophie cuts it for you.
Okay.
It was a useless sleight of hand. Basically, what I mean is she cuts it using magic. She doesn't use her blades. She uses what I like to call razor leaf. It's an homage. It's basically just a razor. She's adept in plant magic. So, not only does she have all those other like knives and shit, she can use magic to help her. So she uses razor leaf. I know it's an homage to Pokemon. Bear with me, everyone in chat. She uses razor leaf, and it cuts whatever you're snagged on. You then jump out.
I could borrow this.
Huh?
Once we move the shop, I don't have to borrow this.
You can do that. I just need it sharpened properly.
Oh, it'll be sharp.
Make sure you clean it too. I mean, yeah, do. But you know what? I'll take this out because I need that for my
Alright.
glasses.
Oh, no, hold on to it for now. Until after I move it to the shop.
Oh, okay.
Because then I'll always be able to return it
Well, I'm
anytime.
gonna put it over here.
Anyway,
Yes.
you jump out and of the crumblingness, and the cave you just went in is now caved in. Like you made it out, but it's all caved in and whatever.
Yeah. We're just now back in the tunnel instead of the
Yeah, the
big
main.
chamber.
Yeah, the big chamber with like the fork in the road. Well, former fork in the road.
Yeah. Now it just leads to the right.
Actually,
Yep.
if I find that whetstone later, I will sharpen it.
Sweet.
So,
Alrighty.
I know it's only just.
What? Now we travel back to Serena, to her area.
Okay, so I'm on the third island, which was.
You got rubber bands, thing, and the medicine.
Vest.
Yeah.
Okay, I got.
All right. Roll investigation for me, honey.
Seven.
Okay. You read the medicine.
Perception?
Yeah, what's my perception?
I said investigation.
Oh, investigation. That was the 12.
12? Okay, perfect then. You can make out this medicine, alright? It says. Sorry, it's my brain. It says to you, medicine of warmth can give warmth to any person or persons within a 20-minute timeline of administer. Note, must be administered orally. Like, you have to make them drink it.
I hang on to.
On the bottom right, it says, for ages 1 and up.
I'll hang on to this in case somebody has that condition. And I put it in the same bag as the rubber bands, and I put everything else in that same bag to recycle.
Mm-hmm.
And I tuck the bag into my coat pocket. So I just put it back in my.
Alright. Next,
Where'd the line go? Oh, there it is. I'm sitting.
please don't break it.
I'm not breaking it. See, it's fine. Calm down. It's a sturdy material.
It's a stick.
Yeah, I know. It's sturdy material.
Alright, you got that other box.
Not brittle.
You got that other box in front of you, the white one. Do you wish to open it?
Yes.
Okay. You open the box. You open the box. You open the box, and in it is just a bunch of piece of paper. Like, just a bunch of paper. But you feel a small booklet. That one, yeah, that. Do you open it?
Yes.
Okay, you open it, and in it is what seems to be a list of ingredients for something. You read it.
Oh, it's mom.
It scared the shit out of me.
I should have said that. Just open the. I'm off of it.
I got it.
Thank you.
Anyway, you read it, and it's just a list of ingredients for.
Come on in, mom.
You read it, and it's a list of ingredients for different potions.
Please.
Hello.
Okay, all week. Herbal breathing. It's
You-
bad air quality.
Mhm.
This is from your mom. This is from you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
You read this
Angel
list.
breathing in Missouri.
Oh, the camera's right there, by the way. In case you want to step out. Away from it.
You read the.
You
You
don't
read.
care. Hey, mom.
You read the.
Hello, girl.
You read the list of the booklet.
Oh, right.
Yeah, the booklet. It has a bunch of ingredients for various potions. Warming potions, cold potions, health potions, you name it. Every potion is in that booklet.
I hang on to it and put it in the bag, which is in my inventory. That's recycling.
Mm-hmm. Minus that is pretty much all that is in the box, besides just a bunch of regular paper.
So I closed the box and I put it back for where both of them were before.
Alright, then hand me both the boxes.
I have to do this so I feel like I'm in it. Good job, genius.
You place the boxes back where they originally were. Nothing happens. Alright? Would you like to go back to the main fork in the road area?
Yes.
And this is where we're gonna end it.
Yay!
We're almost there.
Oh,
You just have to make it back to where
someone
John
play
is.
Sea of Thieves.
I know you do. Anyway, you make it back to the entryway of the fork in the road. You see John, not John, Oren. You see Oren on the ground with Sophie, like they just escaped something.
Mm-hmm.
You look to your right, you see the massive cave-in from the tunnel they were in. And that's pretty much it. Unless you want to ask him something, you can. Are you alive?
I would say yeah. Do it.
You asked, like, what happened?
Oh wait, I'm not there.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm investigating in a different room. Or did
No,
I
you
return
can't-
to the
you-
game?
You returned, honey.
Okay, so what am I doing again?
You
There's
see
a man,
you
right?
you see me and Sophie, but you also see the massive cave in from the tunnel we went down.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can talk to Orin or
oh,
Sophie.
What is it blocked with?
Rocks. It was cave
Wait,
in.
Eldritch Blast.
Well,
No.
they just came back from down there.
Yeah.
Wait.
We just escaped from all that. We're lying on the ground.
Oh. So I'm lying on the ground in the cave. Okay. got it.
No.
You just returned.
Oh.
Seeing that, you're like, and your probably
So I'd
reaction is
probably
gonna
be like, you guys okay? What happened?
okay, yes. What's that my arm with thumbs up?
Yeah.
Traps. Got chest of holding. Had to run. Cave crumbled.
Cave crumbled.
I see. Good. Thank you for shortcuts.
All right. Do you guys? Well, Orin, do you get back up with Sophie?
Yes.
All right. You and Sophie get back up and recollect yourselves. You guys are back up now, and you just chill with Serena and Midna.
I have a character sheet for Midna.
Anyway, would you guys like to leave the cave?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. You leave the cave, and that is where we're gonna leave.
Woo!
I'm fine with that.
I'm free.
Bye, stream.
So